win the rebounding battle. If we're not winning the rebounding battle, we're not securing the ball and getting out in transition. So before we even talk about transition points, I really, really want Utah State to win the rebounding battle. If they do that, it's going to lead to easy buckets, which is going to be points in the paint. Not threes, points in the paint. I don't want it free throws. I don't want threes. I want these guys to win the points in the paint battle. And then the final thing, they need to keep Nick Clifford under 20. If he goes for more than 20, then that tells me he's scoring too many points, and it's going to be too hard on Utah State to stay with him. So keys to the game: win the rebounding battle, points in the paint, and keep Nick under 20. The average is 17, I think.
17 and a half.
17 and
10 rebounds, 4 assists.
He can get his average. I'm fine if he has an average night. Just don't let him go off.
Yep, don't have that crazy night. He had 21 and 13 against San Diego State.
Yeah, we know we got NBA scouts in the arena tonight. Players know that, okay? Just so you know, players know that there's NBA people here tonight, and so Nick Clifford, you could see him want to go off. Let's not let him do that.
No, that's something you want to avoid at all costs. And also, don't let the supporting cast go off either. Jalen Lake's a guy that's averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds a game, and he's more than capable of lighting it up at any given moment. They just don't have that guy like they've had in Isaiah Stevens for so many years there at Colorado State. Not a guy that can kind of single-handedly take over a game.
Yeah, and Isaiah Stevens was a unique, super talented. The one guy that is is interesting, that doesn't like blow you away, but it feels like, as I've watched Colorado State when he plays well, and I said this to you early on, Crocker Johnson.
Yep.
When he plays well, they win. And I think he's their 4th leading scorer, averages like 8 a game and 4.5 rebounds. He's their 4-man. But it just feels like he's someone, if they let him get in double digits, whenever he plays well, Colorado State wins. And so they've got to work on that supporting cast, but ultimately it's the stars, and so it's Clifford that they got to control.
Yeah, Jalen Crocker Johnson, the transfer from Arkansas Little Rock, 6'8", 230-pound sophomore. He had 10 points against San Diego State, but he's got 6 double-digit scoring games against Mountain West Conference opponents, including 20 against Fresno State. So he is certainly a guy that can go off at any given moment. This is not a game that you want to go down to the wire and leave it to a free throw shooting contest. We know about Utah State's woes. Colorado State, the number 1 free throw shooting team in the Mountain West Conference, top 20 in the country. They're shooting 81% from the free throw line in Mountain West games.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to talk about it. I don't know if I want to talk about our free throw shooting woes, but you're exactly right. You don't want this to be close. It'll be a great crowd, a good crowd. I don't know if it'll be a great crowd. People are still funneling in, and it's just such a late night.
Yeah, I mean, the students are here. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
they'll be loud.
Yeah, they'll be loud. We'll have 8,000 or 9,000. It won't be sold out probably, but if you let Colorado State stay in it, I mean, they've won some really close games.
Yep.
Beat Boise at home. They've won a couple other close games. So this team is not afraid to be in a close game, especially on the road, where anyone who comes into the Spectrum knows they're stealing a game. Like, they are not expected to win. You're stealing a game. And so the closer they can stay, the more pressure that goes on Utah State. And if it comes down to free throws, man, call Don Verlin.
I don't know. Don's probably enjoying wherever he's at right now.
Don is Central Valley, California. He's over there. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, like we talked about, Ian's been really good from the free throw line the last 2 games. Let's get the right people at the free throw line.
There you go. It's Utah State and a big one tonight against Colorado State. Thanks for making us part of your late evening, staying up with us, as this game just about 5 minutes away from tipping off the Aggies and the Rams. Your pregame show tonight brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Bruce Jones. Call him at 435-752-3233. Also, pregame sponsor, the Sports Academy, proud partner of Aggie Athletics. We got our next Aggie Coaches Show coming up on Thursday. Finally, we're back at it. Jared Calhoun will stop by. We'll be live at Ruby's Pizzeria and Grill, located at 14th North, 795 East in Logan. Coach Calhoun comes by. Players come by. You're able to interact, ask questions. Make sure to mention you're here for the Coaches Show, and they'll hook you up with a free appetizer. Ruby's, proud host of the Aggie Coaches Show. It's Utah State, it's Colorado State. Gather around the radio, folks. We've got another edition of Mountain West Conference basketball coming up next as the Aggies trying to get their 12th win in Mountain West Conference play and 22nd win of the season. We'll find out how this one starts when we come back. Your opening tip-off straight ahead right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
Utah State invites you to create your Aggie impact by giving to the university program that means the most to you. From scholarships that impact athletic excellence and assist students who need a helping hand, to programs and research that enhance educational offerings and provide service to our communities. Areas of impact are as diverse as our more than 260,000 Aggie alumni. Impact the future at give.usu.edu.
Feeling the pressure to find Valentine's Day gifts they'll love? Then you gotta go to Kohl's. They have something for every Valentine. Go fun and unexpected with a Lego set. Go luxe with a Sephora fragrance. Go classic with a diamond necklace and more. Then get 15% off some of your gifts, or you can save with a Kohl's card. However you plan to celebrate, Kohl's has you covered with lots to love. Select styles. Coupons do not apply to Lego. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end February 17th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
At Engel & Falkers Logan, our real estate advisors are known for their unmatched level of local neighborhood knowledge, paired with extensive global resources and personal connections to provide an exclusive experience tailored to each of our clients' unique needs. We dedicate our time, expertise, and passion to help you follow your dream home.
Come chill with us in Logan, where we do winter right. Head outside for adventure you'll never forget. Bundle up and take a horse-drawn sleigh ride through a herd of 600 elk. We're home to Beaver Mountain and Cherry Peak ski resorts where you can ski, board, or even go tubing. Need some extra adrenaline? Rent snowmobiles at Beaver Creek Lodge. Don't forget Aggie basketball and hockey, live theater performances, and more activities than I can mention. Check it out at explorelogan.com/winter. That's explorelogan.com/winter.
On the Aggie Sports Network.
Left wing three, yes, sir. Turnaround jumper is up. It's good.
From Learfield. Aggie basketball is brought to you by Beaver Mountain. Come ski the Beav. And by Smith's, proud partner of Utah State Athletics. Let's go to courtside from the All-in-One Flooring America radio booth. Here's Scott Gerard.
It's a big one tonight here in Logan. Utah State squaring off against Colorado State. A lot of great games between these two teams throughout the years, and you will see another one tonight as Colorado State trying to come to Logan and pull off the upset. Utah State trying to take care of business and go into the pit for a chance to win, or a chance to get back even with the Lobos atop the Mountain West Conference. Scott Gerard alongside Spencer Nilsson. It's a late night, but tell you what, it's going to be nothing but a lot of fire here tonight. This should be a good old-fashioned barn burner.
Yeah, good to have the Colorado State, the Rams in town. Rivalry goes back for a long time from when the State's Stu Morrill jumped from Colorado State to come here. We had some great matchups. I remember playing against Mil Palacio, and they came in and they beat us. Through the years, it's been really good. Great fan support from the students. A few people still coming in, and it's going to be a late-night barn burner here in Logan.
Yeah, no doubt. The fan support here with the students it is packed, it is locked, it is loaded. The rest of Cache Valley realizing, wow, 9 o'clock? Yeah, we can work that out. Starting to fill in the rest of the arena. Let's get you your starting lineup. Kyan Evans gets the start at guard for the Rams, averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Neat Clifford, who's making a run at a Mountain West Conference Player of the Year, 17.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. He can stretch you out, he can shoot the three, he can shoot the mid-range, and he can also assist as well. Jalen Lake, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Rashawn assist as well. Jalen Lake, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Rashawn Memba, averaging 8 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. And Jalen Crocker Johnson, averaging 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. Starting lineup for the Aggies, Ian Martinez, Dexter Acano, Mason Falslev, Dayton Albury, and Abin Gadarazzi round out your starting five. Ian Martinez averaging 17 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Had himself his second highest scoring output of the season. 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists in that win on the road against Fresno State. He was 1 of 15 from the three-point line going into that game against Fresno. Finally got the 3 ball to fall. He was 3 of 6 from beyond the three-point line and has made his last 16 free throw attempts and 2 off his career high of 32. He came to play, and hopefully that energy comes in this game tonight.
Yeah, like I said, the last couple times he hasn't had quite the boost, the pizzazz. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what, he got it in Fresno, and let's hope it continues on tonight against the Rams.
A player who has really gotten into a groove has been Dayton Albury. He is shooting 69% from 2 in Mountain West Conference games. That's 4th in the Mountain West Conference. Those are at the rim. And he is getting to the rim, and he's finishing at the rim.
Man, you talk about him getting shot out of a cannon. I talk about a bowling ball that's just, once he gets to half court, if there's any lane, even just a glimmer of light to get to the rim, he's going to take it. And he's so low, so athletic, and so strong that it's hard to get in front of him and stop him from doing so. Early on, it felt like there was a little struggle with body control and his ability to finish. He's fine-tuned that, and he is a beast when he gets...
There we are. There's Nick Clifford over on the far side of the court. Tipped up, controlled by Utah State. And Dayton Albury will bring the ball down the court, working right to left. Picked up by Evans, hands to Falslev, who gets to the right elbow, falls down, gives it over to Martinez. Martinez, pass to Albury, deflected, but Albury still able to control. 15 on the shot clock. Abin Gadarazzi back to Martinez. Martinez steps into a long 3. It's up, it's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ian Martinez. Aggies out to an early 3-0 lead.
You can see the way that Ian came off that first ball.
Albury tips it away from Evans to Falslev. Falslev attacks, lays it up. It's good. It went in. They still called it goaltend, but it still dropped in. 5-0 Utah State.
Yeah, honestly, the way that Ian came off that handoff just at the beginning, he passed it. But you can see he's locked in, and his energy level is completely different on that one play. You can tell he's excited to be here, and I like that body language.
Kyan Evans turns it over, and Utah State gets a quick 5-0 lead. Jalen Lake finally gives it over to Clifford, and for the first time tonight, Colorado State will set up their offense. Back to Evans on the left wing. Rotating it right to Clifford. Clifford comes around the high screen, and a bounce pass intended for Crocker Johnson. Thought he was going to hang out in the corner. Crocker Johnson ran to the rim, and the pass behind him, it's a turnover, and Utah State will have the ball, leading 5-0. Dayton Albury working right to left. Hands over to Martinez, who has an early 3. Back to Albury. Albury gets the screen from Gadarazzi, steps into a long straightaway 3. Good! Got the friendly roll, and the Aggies out to an early 8-0 lead over the Rams.
Easy game, Scotty. You just put the ball in the hoop.
Yep. Mason Falslev called for a ticky-tack foul against Evans at the 3-quarter court mark. First team foul on the Aggies, 1:10 into the game.
Got caught reaching.
Yep. And here comes Evans. Sophomore from Kansas City to Clifford. Back to Evans. Over to Bemba. Bemba driving, nearly traveled with it. Finally gives over to Lake to Clifford. Back to Evans. Colorado State has not even had a shot attempt yet in this game, and they trail 8-0. A drive and a foul. Is that going to go against Mace on the reach? Nope, it'll be Martinez.
Yep.
Woo. Second team foul on Utah State 90 seconds into the game.
You can see the action, which I predicted would happen. A lot of high post flashes from the guards.
Clifford on the right wing, 20 on the shot clock to Jalen Lake. Works to the left side of the court, looking for Evans. Evans collects it on the right side. Aggies slip back into the zone. Evans to Clifford. Clifford, right wing, three-point line extended to Bemba. Bemba in traffic, tries to spin around Gadarazzi. Gets into the right low post, lays it up and in, and finally Colorado State on the board. Aggies lead 8-2. Rashawn Bemba averaging 8 points, 3.5 rebounds. Albury coming around Evans. Gets into the lane, gets stuck, gives it to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi in traffic, needs to get it up. He does, and he scores, and he's fouled. Oh, Abin Gadarazzi, the bucket in the arm, and he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Great job by Abin. I mean, That's a strong play. He's got 2 guys on him, able to go through the contact and still finish. Really impressive.
Aggies lead 10-2. Abin Gadarazzi has a chance for an end one opportunity here. Everybody getting in the mix right now. Gadarazzi, Alberry, Falslip, Martinez all scoring here in the early stages of this game. Gadarazzi's free throw is good. And Utah State leads 11-2, largest lead of 9 in this game. Inbound to Bemba. Bemba looking for some help, trying to get to Evans. As here comes Bemba crossing the timeline, finally gives it back to Evans. Cross court over to Lake. Jalen Lake, then to Clifford. Neat Clifford, transfer from Colorado, back to Lake. Lake on the right wing to Bemba. Bemba outside the three-point line, 8 on the shot clock. Drive is Clifford, tries to finish with the dunk over Ian Martinez, but Martinez is going to get the foul, and guess what, folks? That's going to be 2 on Ian.
Good. Yeah, that's really not good. Ian with the energy coming out the way he is, and unfortunately getting his second, and he'll be sitting for a long time.
Yep. So Drake Allen's going to check into the game. Martinez hit with 2 fouls here in the first 2.5 minutes. Neat Clifford, elite free throw shooter, shooting the first, gets it to go. He'll have 1 more as Ian Martinez. Now remember, Falslip also playing with a foul early in this game as well. So if he gets 2, you're going to see both stars sit for a while.
Yeah.
Clifford's free throw, his first point of the night, and he gets the second. And now the score is 11-4. Utah State leading by 7. Kind of has that feel where you're going to need some role players to step up in this game tonight. Drake Allen to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi then gives it back to Allen. Allen to Alberry. He's got a 3-ball made in this game. Alberry then to Gadarazzi, who flashes to the top of the three-point line, then looking to drive, gives it back to Akano, shoots the 3, buries it from the right wing. Dexter Akano, and the Aggies are scorching the nets here early on.
On fire so far, 3 for 3 from three-point range. Makes everything a lot easier when you score like this.
Aggies lead by 10, 14-4, as Colorado State trying to weather the Aggie storm here early on. Evans to Bemba. Bemba at the elbow, then kicks it left. Neat Clifford, wide open 3, knocks it down from the left wing. Clifford's got 5 to start the game, and the Aggie lead is 7, 14-7. Both teams shooting 100% in this game. Aggies 5 for 5, Colorado State 2 for 2. Akano, back to Allen. Allen thought about the 3. Instead, give it to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi at the right elbow, directing traffic, back to Allen. Allen looking to drive, has the ball poked away. Is able to recollect. 7 on the shot clock. With 6, with 5. Allen driving. Allen off the glass. No good. Gadarazzi tries to keep it in play, cannot. And Bemba pulls away. First missed shot for either team in this game.
That's where I want Drake to take that first 3. Pass it up, and he should have just taken it.
Bemba at the free throw line. Has the ball knocked out of his hands. Aggies dive for it. It's still on the court. Gadarazzi comes away with it. Slips it over to Falslip. Aggies have forced 3 turnovers here in the early stages of this game. Falslip gets the high screen from Gadarazzi. Hesitation dribble. Then to Akano for 3. Yes! Dexter Akano waves to the student section. Aggies back up by 10, 17-7. And a foul is going to be called on the drive on Alberry. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Utah State, but that brings us to our first media timeout. Aggies lead by 10, 17-7, 15:38 left in the first half on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
What's better than a credit card with a low interest rate? How about one with no interest? For a limited time, when you open a new America First Visa, you'll enjoy 0% APR purchases for the first 6 months. Yep, all that buying power and not a single cent of interest for 6 months. That means no interest on summer fun, no interest on back-to-school gear, and no interest on holiday shopping. Interested? Then hurry to AmericaFirst.com to apply for yours today. Introductory variable annual percentage rate. Membership eligibility terms, creditworthiness, and conditions apply. See AmericaFirst.com/Visa for details. Federally insured by NCAA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Lee's Marketplace is proud to support the Utah State Aggies. As a locally owned grocery business, Lee's strives to bring savings directly to you. Lee's Marketplace has been recognized as the best grocery store, bakery, and employer with a strong commitment to ensuring that your shopping experience is not only fulfilling but also enjoyable. Take advantage of their exciting deals like double rewards points every Tuesday and discounted milk at $1.99 per gallon every Wednesday. Discover the freshest produce, meat, and more at Lee's Marketplace. You've got a friend at Lee's.
Aggies shooting a perfect 4 for 4 from 3 to start this game. 6 of 7 overall, and Utah State leads by 10, 17-7. Colorado State, they're 2 for 2. They haven't missed a shot either. The only difference, they've turned it over 3 times, and the Aggies have turned those 3 turnovers into 8 points. Aggies have yet to commit a turnover in this game. American First Credit Union honoring the academic success of USU student athletes. This week, your American First Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Grace Matei. Congratulations to Grace, your American First Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. Well, nobody was a better student athlete than Spencer Nelson.
Wow, that's really kind of you. I did go to class. I was an accounting and finance major and got a great education.
Because Michelle would have come down on you hard, had you not?
She would have. Did you go to class when you were here at Utah State?
I did, occasionally, yes.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You were a great student as well.
Nah, that's a little iffy. I did have the 10:30 rule, nothing before 10:30.
See, my freshman year, my dad signed me up for a 6-credit econ course at 7:30 a.m.
Oh yeah,
every day.
I did the freshman 7:30 thing and then never again.
That was a big mistake. Anyone out there, freshman year, please don't sign up for a class before 9 a.m.
Nope. All right, Aggies on fire to start this game. Keyshawn Williams, a transfer from Northern Illinois, checking in the game for the first time. He had 18 points against Fresno, and then has only scored 24 points total ever since. Carson Templin into the game, Tucker Anderson into the game for the first time for the Aggies. Ian Martinez, we mentioned, dealing with 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of this game, so he will be out for a good chunk of the first half. Evans to the right side, kicks it to Clifford. Clifford drives and then kicks back to Evans down in the post. Back to Clifford. Clifford trying on the baseline drive, and his pass cross court nearly stolen away, and it is. Drake Allen comes away with the steal. Aggies want to run. Drake driving back to Akano. Akano, who's 2 for 2 from 3, gives it back to Allen. Had Templin open for a moment in the post, but instead Tucker Anderson now to Templin. Templin going to work, and he puts up a hook shot, no good. Tipped around, controlled, should be Utah State's ball. It is. Knocked out of bounds. Ethan Morton into the game for Colorado State. Transfer from Purdue knocks it out. Ethan Morton had 4 minutes, did not score, had 2 assists against Utah State in that NCAA tournament game against the Aggies. Falslip for 3, left wing, it is up, it is good. Mason Falslip and the rest of the Aggies making it rain from beyond the 3-point line. Aggies up by 13, 20-7.
They heard my key to the game about points in the paint, and they said, forget you, Spencer. We're just going to make threes all night.
Clifford, who's got 5 points, but another pass to the head of Morton. Stolen away by Akano to Allen. Allen kicks it back to Falslip. He'll take another 3. That is good as well. Oh, baby, the Aggies up 23-7. A perfect 6 for 6 from 3-point line for the Aggies. 14:36 left to go in the half, as Nico Medved needs a full timeout to talk about this one. It is Utah State 23, Colorado State 7. This is Aggie basketball. Actually, hold on. We doing a 30? Yep, 30. We'll go ahead and keep it here. No full timeout. Hey, today's Utah State A-ball delivered with the help of Holiday Motor Coach, the official transportation of your Utah State Aggies. Just like the game ball, Holiday Motor Coach delivers excellence from one customer to the next, one coach at a time. Boy, a lot of excellent shooting tonight here for Utah State, which had really struggled behind the 3-point line, but none of that in this one.
Not tonight. Starting the night 6 for 6. Every time I look at it, I'm knocking on wood, I'm knocking on everything because I don't want to jinx it, but man, have they come out on fire. And it's not just one dude, it's everyone.
Akano 2 for 2, Falslip 2 for 2, Martinez 1 for 1, Alberry 1 for 1. 6 of Utah State's 8 made field goals have come from the 3-point line. And the Aggies have turned 5 Colorado State turnovers into 14 points. Bowen Bourne into the game for the first time, transfer from Northern Iowa. He's got some history with Utah State. We'll talk about that coming up here in a minute. Finally slip it to Kyle Jorgensen. Jorgensen then to Williams. Williams to Clifford on the left wing. Drive into the paint, kick it right. Bourne driving baseline, cut off, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Colorado State as Drake Allen anticipated the pass. Only 3 on the shot clock. Always hate these moments because somebody usually cranks some desperation shot that usually goes in.
From the logo.
Yep. Neat Clifford will inbound here on the near side. Falslev will guard the inbounds. 3 on the shot clock for the Rams. Up top, straightaway 3. It is up. It is no good. Back iron missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Tucker Anderson. Here comes the Aggies wanting to run. Akano driving. Akano fouled on the drive by Keyshawn Williams. That'll be the second team foul on Colorado State. Aggies leading this game 23-7. Drake Allen with 26 on the shot clock will inbound on the baseline. Templin setting a screen for Falslev. Trying to slip it to Akano, but instead Templin gets it. Templin going to work. Templin up under, attacks the rim, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. If at first you don't succeed, grab your offensive board and throw it right back in the ocean.
Great job padding your stats. That's perfect.
25-7. The Aggies trying to run away and hide from Colorado State, and we're just 6.5 minutes into this game. Ethan Morton on the left wing, rotating back up top to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Clifford on the right side. Clifford got 5 out of Colorado State's 7 points. Clifford at the elbow, turnaround jumper. It's up, it's no good, and skying for the rebound is Mason Falslev. Hands over to Allen. Aggie slowing things down here a little bit, setting up the half-court offense. Drake Allen gets the high screen from Templin, gets to the right elbow, slips it back over to Tucker Anderson. Anderson wanting to drive, gives it to Templin. His push shot up and in. Everything is falling tonight for Utah State. They lead by 20, 27-7. Bowen Bourne. Back to Williams. Williams to Jorgensen, then to Clifford on the right wing. Clifford to the elbow, over to Jorgensen, pump fakes the pass, then shoots the 3 and knocks it down from the right wing. Jorgensen, a 26% three-point shooter, no hesitation there.
No, it actually looks pretty good. High arching shot that just rained down.
Aggies were on a 13-0 run before that three-point shot by Jorgensen. Aggies lead 27-10. Drake Allen on the right wing gets the screen from Templin, then kicks it over to Falslev, who's 2 for 2 from 3. Back to Templin. Templin back to Falslev. Ball knocked out of his hands, able to recollect, driving into the rim. Slips underneath and puts the push shot up. No good. Templin with a big offensive rebound against Jorgensen, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's what Carson Templin does. We talked about getting back, not forcing stuff, but just playing his game. Just the hustle, the rebound, the garbage stuff. It gets mucky. That's how he plays, and that's when he looks like he's at his best.
Aggies already have 3 offensive rebounds in this game against a pretty good rebounding Colorado State team, which has been out rebounding opponents 36-32 this year. Templin makes the first free throw. We'll have one more. Jordy Barnes coming into the game. Drake Allen will check out. This has been Jordy's kind of stretch run where he gets about 3 or 4 minutes. Second free throw by Carson, rattles home. It's good, and the Aggies lead by 19, 29-10. Templin goes over to the crowd, says, let's go, let's hear it.
They brought the energy. You can tell every single one of them has the energy tonight.
Bowen Bourne. Again, transfer from Northern Iowa. In trouble, finally gives it over to Clifford. Cross-court pass to Williams on the right wing against Mason Falslev. Williams back to Clifford. Clifford, hesitation dribble, kicks it left to Bourne, then back to Clifford on the baseline. He's double-teamed, passes out of it to Williams. Williams has a good look for 3, and it's stuck behind the rim and the backboard. Alternating possession will give it back to Colorado State, but they'll just have 4 on a shot clock to work with. 11:43 left to go. Actually, will they put 20 on the clock? Yeah, they'll put 20 because they hit the rim, yeah. 29-10. Aggies lead by 19. It'll be Colorado State's ball coming out of this timeout on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing. Big cash back and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Aggies on a 15-3 run over the last 4 minutes. We still have a ton of time left here in the first half, but the Aggies lead Colorado State 29-10. Aggies' largest lead in this game has been 20. Tonight's game presented by Fox Pest Control Home Office, located in Cache Valley. They work hard to make a difference in the lives of their local employees and share the love and leadership. Over 32 branches nationwide at Fox Pest Control. They believe in relationships first and service always. All right, Utah State, again, leading 29-10. Mason Falslev with 8 points. Akana with 6. Gadarazzi with 3. Martinez with 3. Alberry with 3. Templin with 6 on 2 of 4 from the field. Utah State has out-rebounded Colorado State in this game 5-1, including 3 offensive rebounds that have led to 7 second chance points. The Aggies have also forced 5 turnovers that they've turned into 14 points. So second chance points and points off of turnovers going Utah State's way in a big way in this one.
Yeah, you aren't usually up by almost 20 when the opposing team is shooting 50% from three-point range, 50% from the field. But that happens when you're shooting 100% from three-point range, 71% from the field, and you've already caused 5 turnovers for 14 points. I mean, that's taking advantage of the turnovers.
And the Aggies have 14 shot attempts. Colorado State just 6. Neat Clifford on the left wing, looking to drive baseline. Cut off nicely, has to rotate it back up top to Bourne. Bourne looking for Morton. Morton rotates left, gives it back to Clifford. 10 on the shot clock. Now to Williams on the right wing, guarded by Jordy Barnes. Williams driving and gets caught up in the air. That's a jump ball. That's Utah State's ball.
Great defense.
Jordy Barnes ties up Williams on his way to the rim, and it's alternating possession back to the Aggies.
Man, great defense by Jordy Barnes, just getting his hand right on the ball and not letting go of it.
Jordy Barnes running point, working right to left. The true freshman from Olympus. Hands to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi picks up his dribble, has to give it back to Barnes. 20 on the shot clock. Jordy in traffic and, picked up his pivot foot, wanted to pass it over to Tucker Anderson, saw he was guarded, and lifted up that foot, and it's the first turnover of the night tonight for Utah State. Colorado State, Morton will inbound to Bourne. Bourne saw time against Utah State, actually scored 14 points for Northern Iowa in the post-COVID tournament that Utah State played in South Dakota. Entry pass down low, kick it right. Bourne cranks the 3, left wing. The left-hander misses the shot, and the ball tipped around, controlled finally by who? Oh, they're going to say out of bounds off of Jordy Barnes. It'll stay with the Rams. Aggies on a 15-3 run over the last 5 minutes. Colorado State's turned it over 4 times in that stretch. Neat Clifford had 5 early points. Outlets it to Williams, then to Bourne. Bourne right wing, looking in the left low post. And it's off of the hands of number 21, Rashawn Bemba. Another turnover on the Rams. Drake Allen comes in, as does Dayton Alberry. Dexter Akano will check out.
I'll tell you what, Nico Medved, teams usually aren't turning the ball over 7 times in the first 10 minutes of the game. This is highly unusual, but Utah State taking it and taking advantage of it.
Alberry to Allen. Aggies want to keep their foot on the gas here. You're going to get a run eventually here. Falslev for 3, left wing. Yes, Mason Falslev runs down the court and yells out, boom, baby. Aggies up by 22, 32-10.
Still have not missed from the three-point line.
7 for 7 from the three-point line. Jalen Lake gets to the elbow, takes the mid-range jumper, misses it. Offensive rebound pulled down by the Rams. Back out to Lake. Lake driving. Lake up under, slips it to Bemba, who lays it up and in. Second chance opportunities, the first one tonight for the Rams after an offensive rebound. 32-12. Aggies up by 20. Bemba, his first bucket of the night tonight. Drake Allen directing traffic to Gadarazzi, then weaves it back to Allen. He'll take a three. Why not? He doesn't make it, but guess what? He's fouled by Jalen Lake, and Drake Allen will have 3 free throws. Even when the shots aren't falling, the Aggies are finding ways to generate points.
Man, it's nothing is going Colorado State's way right now.
Jalen Crocker Johnson as well as Kyan Evans into the game for the Rams. That is the 4th team foul on Colorado State. It goes against Jalen Lake. Drake Allen misses the first free throw. He'll have 2 more.
Drake's had his struggles from the free throw line as well.
Yeah, just a 62% free throw shooter on the season.
Which he should be so much better, right?
Yeah. Second free throw by Drake. That's good. Akano coming back into the game for Utah State for Falslev. Aggies up 33-12. 9:53 left to go in the first half. Second free throw by Allen, or third free throw by Allen. That is good. He goes 2 for 3, and Utah State back up by 22, 34-12. Clifford to Evans. Alberry just trying to be a little bit of a pest, and then finally drops off. Slips it back over to Crocker Johnson. Gives it to Bemba. Bemba back up top to Lake. Lake on the left wing, an offensive foul against Bemba. Illegal screen. It'll be Utah State's ball.
Yeah, he was moving. Great job by Dayton. He sold it a little bit, but that was a moving screen. Good call.
8th turnover for the Rams in the first half. In the first 10.5 minutes of this game, Utah State has turned it over once.
Frankly, I'm surprised by how much trouble the zone is giving Colorado State. They are not getting open looks.
Drake Allen to Alberry, who's got 3 points. Gives it over to Tucker Anderson. Back to Allen, looking for Gadarazzi in the post. Not open, so Allen will reset to the right side. Gadarazzi comes up, gets the ball outside the three-point line, needs to get rid of it. Finally gives it to Akana with 8. Back to Alberry. Alberry looking to drive. Alberry losing the handle. Aggies out of sorts. Drake Allen's going to have to crank a desperation shot at the shot clock buzzer. No good. Back iron missed it. And Utah State has their first official three-point miss of the night tonight. Nate Clifford in transition. Picks up the dribble, and the foul is going to go against Gadarazzi, going over the top, trying to get the deflection against Crocker Johnson. Gadarazzi, his first foul, 15th foul on Utah State. Nate Clifford will inbound on the baseline. Templin comes in. Aggies leading 34-12. Inbound to Evans on the right baseline to Clifford. Clifford working against Akano. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Missed it off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Templin. Drake Allen, left wing. Drake Allen gets a high screen. Gets into the lane. Has to give it back to Akano. Akano working through a screen from Templin. Finally gives it back to Allen as he'll reset things. Then to Alberry. Alberry puts it on the court. It's down on the court and tipped up. Finally controlled by Templin. Templin to Allen. Allen with 7. Allen with 6. In the lane. Blocked from behind. Collected by Nate Clifford. Colorado State comes away with the block shot. Aggies still lead by 22. 34-12. 8:15 left to go in the first half, which has obviously been dominated by the Aggies. Clifford coming across the screen. Hands it to Evans. Evans driving. Evans tries to slip it to Clifford. It goes off his hands, but deflected out of bounds by Utah State. 14 on the shot clock for the Rams.
Yeah, once again, Colorado State just having a hard time getting any open looks against this zone.
Clifford to Crocker Johnson, then to Evans. Evans back to Crocker Johnson and blocked at the rim, but fouled at the rim. Templin says we're going to make you earn it at the free throw line. Picks up the foul. That's the 16th foul on Utah State. Crocker Johnson, an 81% free throw shooter.
Colorado State running that naked ball screen, so there was no help side from the corner. Good job by Carson coming back and getting the foul, making him earn it.
Jalen Crocker Johnson, who's averaging about 9 points a game, has not scored until there. He gets the free throw. And we'll have one more free throw. 34-13 with 8:03 left in the half. Second free throw, no good. Back iron missed it. Akano rips it down. Outlets it to Alberry. Aggies have gone the last 2.5 minutes without a field goal, but yet still lead by 21. Tucker Anderson back to Albury. Albury looking to cross over his man, gets into the lane, attacks, layup. Yes, what a beautiful drive and a layup for the bucket. And the Aggies up by their largest margin of 23.
We talked about it in the pregame. Body control and hanging in the air with that soft finish. Dayton Albury, impressive.
Evans, guarded by Allen, works it left, long three. It's up, it's no good, and Tucker Anderson rips down the rebound. Outlets it to Albury. Aggies want to keep running. Albury on the left wing. Gets the high screen from Tucker Anderson. Albury to the right elbow. Back to Templin. Templin loses the handle on the way up. Still on the right left post. Trying to go to work. Puts the push shot up. No good. Had a good look. Just wouldn't fall for him. And here comes Colorado State down by 23. Morton leaves it for a trailing Crocker Johnson. And they're going to call a block and a bucket. So give them the due. And in one opportunity coming up, Aggies want the charge. They're not going to get it. It's 36-15, Utah State leading by 21. 7:06 left in the half on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
At Engel & Falkers Logan, our real estate advisors are known for their unmatched level of local neighborhood knowledge, paired with extensive global resources and personal connections to provide an exclusive experience tailored to each of our clients' unique needs. We dedicate our time, expertise, and passion to help you follow your dream home.
Say hello to For You Banking at Zions Bank. Customized banking that's all about you and the way you bank. Whether you're looking to open a new checking account or simply save for the future, we're ready to help with banking that's meant for you. Experience For You Banking today at your local Zions Bank branch or visit zionsbank.com/4u to learn more. Please refer to the deposit account agreement, account disclosure, deposit rate sheet, and personal account schedule of fees available in the online agreement center, or speak with a banker for more details. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A. member FDIC.
Utah State leading by 21, 36-15, 7:06 left to go in the half. Hey, do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. Fortunately, Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. It's a good thing, too, because having a home is hard work. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you can save. Geico.com, easy. Well, the Aggies making it look easy from beyond the three-point line here in the early stages of this game. Started out 7 for 7. They missed their last one, so now 7 of 8 from beyond the three-point line. Aggies' largest lead has been 23. Now it stands at 21. It's your Aggie scoring summary brought to you by your Utah pork producers, providing safe and wholesome pork products to Utah families for over 25 years. Visit utahporkproducers.org. I'll tell you what, when it rains, it storms. When it rains, it pours. That's the line I'm looking for. Yeah.
Pours.
Hey, come on. It's already past. It's almost 10 o'clock.
It is almost 10 o'clock. You are normally, you're getting up in an hour and a half to start your day normally.
Yes, that's the old Idaho farm schedule we were on. Get up at the crack of 2, 3 a.m. 2,
3 a.m.
Those cows aren't going to milk themselves,
That's
Spencer.
exactly right. And I think it's great. Obviously, you don't have any cows because I lived in the house here, but you've got a lot of deer. Are you milking deer these days?
No.
You're not milking any deer?
Nope. In fact, I do everything I can to keep those deer off that lawn. I don't know what you did to train them to create a migration pattern through our yard.
They bed there.
All right. Crocker Johnson got the bucket. Aggie's still a little cranky. They thought it should be a charge. But instead, Crocker Johnson gets the bucket and an end one and has a chance to cut Utah State's lead to 20. Isaac Johnson into the game for the first time has provided a nice spark in the wins against Wyoming and Fresno State coming off the bench. Free throw is good. Crocker Johnson now has himself 4 points on the night tonight, and the lead is 20, 36-16 for Utah State. 7 minutes exactly left to go in the first half. Dayton Albury to Drake Allen. Allen kicks it left to Albury on the left baseline. Then to Isaac Johnson in the post, gives it to Albury. Albury kicks it over to Fish. Fish is open for three, leaves it well short, and the rebound falls into the hands of Neat Clifford. All right, Colorado State looking to make a run here. Long three, left baseline by Lake, no good. Offense, the rebound trapped down by Clifford, able finally to get it. Slips it left to Lake. Lake puts the shot up. It's actually Crocker Johnson gets it to go. A 5-0 run by Colorado State off of an offensive rebound. And that's now 3 offensive boards for the Rams. Can't let Colorado State take some momentum into halftime. Alberry to the elbow. Gets caught up in traffic. Has to hand over to Akano. Akano gets around Morton. Akano attacking. Lays it up. No good. Fish fights for the rebound. Can't get it. Beautiful move. Just couldn't finish at the rim. And here comes Colorado State going the other way to Lake. Working it to Clifford. Wide open 3. No good. And the rebound fought for and finally brought down by Crocker Johnson. Ball ripped out of his hands, though. Alberry comes away with it. Alberry behind the back dribble. Lost the handle. Gives it to Falslev, who gives it right back to Dayton. 5:40 left to go in the half. Aggies up by 18, 36-18. Largest lead has been 23.
Calling 25, which normally would be the 2 and the 5, but it looks more like a 1-5 right here.
Alberry driving. Alberry against Evans. Fouled on the way up, and that'll be free throws for Dayton Alberry with 5:27 left in the half, and that's the 16th foul on Colorado State. Nope. Thought it was on the shot. Instead, it will be out of bounds. So 20 on the clock. Jordy Barnes comes back in for Utah State. Tucker Anderson, Fish, Falslev, Allen are your 5 Aggies out on the court right now. Alberry gets a nice round of applause as he comes out of the game. Up top to Allen. Drake Allen working the right side over to Fish. He'll take another 3, right wing. That is no good. So Isaac Johnson letting it fly, 0 for 2 for Utah State. Bourne to Morton, then up top to Clifford, rotating left to Evans. Bourne thought about the 3. Jordy's there to guard him. Bourne will then attack and is fouled by Jordy Barnes on the way up. And so here comes Colorado State, folks, on a 5-0 run, trying to cut into this lead. If they can get it down to 10-12 at halftime, we got ourselves a ball game.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. They're not going to show it again. That's a tough one.
Jordy coming over and talking to Earl Walton, lead official, who has a nice laugh and says, "You got him." And Jordy's still saying, "No, I didn't." Bourne's able to rattle home the free throw. It's now a 6-0 run for the Rams. 36-19.
I believe you called a 7-0 run a second ago. Wow, really impressive. Scotty.
Second free throw is good. It's now a 7-0 run for the Rams. Isaac Johnson still in the game for the Aggies. Barnes working right to left. Slips it over to Tucker Anderson. Anderson down low to Allen. Allen on the right low block, trying to work against Clifford. Has the ball ripped out of his hands. No foul call, and the Aggies turn it over. Here comes Evans going the other way. Evans on the right wing, slips it down low, bad pass. Tucker Anderson comes away with the steal, looking for Nate Clifford, and the ball goes at his feet. Jordy Barnes on the left wing. Barnes to Fish, Fish on the baseline, gives it over to Allen. Allen driving baseline. No double team, hands over to Fish. Fish driving, Fish spinning, push shot, up, good. There we go. Free ball may not be falling, but a nice drive, and the mid-range shot falls. Utah State leads 38-20.
That was a good move by Fish. Great move.
Aggies up by 18. Clifford, right wing, three-point line extended. Aggies slip back into the zone. Now the drive, the shot up, and will they count the bucket? Yes, wow. Ethan Morton, the drive, they're going to give him the 2. Cuts the lead to 16, and a free throw, too.
Yeah, Tucker Anderson, let's see who's going out. Fish is going out, Tucker Anderson's coming down. Tuck has really struggled defensively thus far in this game.
Akano coming into the game. Morton gets the bucket. A little bit of an NBA continuance on that. Morton, good free throw shooter, but he can't get that to go. Falls into the hands of Drake Allen.
Great job, Scotty.
38-22, 16-point lead for Utah State. Let's see if Utah State can push this back up to 20, or can Colorado State make a game of this going into halftime?
Yeah, they're just thinking get this to 10 or 12, and it's a win.
Gadarazzi on the right wing. Back over to Barnes. Barnes coming around the high screen. Aggies a little out of sorts offensively. Now to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi spinning into the lane, loses the handle. Another turnover on Utah State. Aggies just turning it over right and left, and they're in danger zone here. Evans pump fakes the 3, steps back, shoots and scores, and it's a 13-point game, 38-25, and Jared Calhoun wants a timeout. Colorado State now on a 12-2 run over the last 3:40, and the 1.23-point lead is down to 13, 38-25, right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Aggie fans, it's that time of year again to start thinking about colder temperatures, skiing, and snowboarding at Beaver Mountain. Our student season passes are available online now at skithebeeve.com. That's skithebeeve.com. Grades 6 through college, unlimited season passes are only $525. Come hang out with us this winter and experience the best winter recreation Cache Valley has to offer. Thanks for all the support throughout the years. As always, ski the Beeve and think snow.
Madam Giselle senses something in your future.
Is my boyfriend gonna propose?
It's a big storm.
Wait, we're gonna get in a fight?
No, a literal storm. Wind, heavy wind. I see a tree falling on your RV.
Oh, that's fine. I'm covered by Progressive. So, is my boyfriend there? Maybe on one knee?
The entire roof is crushed.
So, no ring.
Be prepared for the unexpected with Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Product features subject to policy terms and may not be available in all states or for all vehicles and covered selections.
All right, Utah State at one point led by as many as 23. Now they lead by 13, 38-25. A 12-2 run by Colorado State. We knew they were going to make a run, and they have done just that. Rocky Mountain Dermatology serving northern Utah for 25 years with offices in Logan, Tremont, Brigham City, Marriott, Slaterville, and Washington Terrace. When you need help with that skin, you can trust the experts at Rocky Mountain Dermatology. All right, so here's the thing. If you're Colorado State and you can keep this in this 8-12 range, you're going to feel pretty good going into halftime. Utah State's going to try to push it back out. These next 3.5 minutes are going to be really fascinating.
Yeah, it's like the New Mexico game, right? You're up by 6, but you're thinking, man, we've missed so many shots. We should be up by 12, 14, something like that. You don't want to go in here up by 8. Everyone in that locker room is going to feel like, dude, we were up by 22, I think, at one point.
23.
23 was the largest lead. And so from a momentum standpoint, these next 3 minutes are really, really important. Mace has got it going from the three-point line, obviously. Let's see if we can get him driving to the bucket.
Alvin Gadarazzi as Ian Martinez came to the huddle and really challenged. He knows he's not going to play probably the last 3.5 minutes of this half. But he's like, keep it going. Inbound to Drake Allen. Nick Clifford's going to come up and meet him at midcourt. Drake Allen working right side over to Jordy Barnes. He's getting an extended run here. Then back to Allen. Gets a high screen from Gadarazzi. Allen then to Akano. Akano to Barnes looking for Gadarazzi in the post. Gadarazzi gets it on the left post. Trying to go to work against Bemba. Working right. Hook shot up and good. All right. There you go.
I didn't know if I wanted that to happen, but it went anyway. That's good.
40-25. Aggies push the lead back to 15. Now needing stops on the other end. Bourne to Clifford. Clifford then to Bemba at the free throw line. Works it to Evans. You can see how they're trying to attack the zone. Back to Bourne. Takes the three. No good. Offensive rebound put up and no good. Bemba, though, gets an offensive rebound as now Colorado State getting much better on the boards than they were earlier. Bemba draws the foul. He'll shoot free throws for the first time tonight, where he is a 81% free throw shooter. First free throw, it is up and it is no good off the front iron.
So Colorado State thus far, 6 of 9?
Yes.
Is that right? 67%. So maybe it isn't the team. Maybe it is the rims.
Second free throw by Bemba is good. He goes 1 for 2. Cuts Utah State's lead to 14. Crocker Johnson into the game for Bemba. And Bourne's going to try to harass Jordy Barnes. Bringing the ball down the court. Jordy working right to left, crosses over Bourne. A little bit of contact. Officials let it go. Then to Falslip. He takes the straightaway three. Yes! Falslip knocks it down. Aggies up by 17, 43-26. No big deal. Mason, 4 for 4 from 3, 14 points. Clifford in trouble. Takes the jumper and knocks it down. Wow. Falling away and gets the bucket to go. Beautiful shot, 43-28. Aggies lead by 15. Incredible body control on that shot by Clifford.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that makes him unique.
Akano back to Falslev. Falslev, no heat check here, but he will drive. Puts the jumper up with the right hand from 5 feet out on the left baseline and gets it to go. Aggies back up by 17, 45-28.
I love that that's Mason going to his left and still finishing. That's a great sign.
Mason's got 16 first half points. Bourne working it around the horn. Back to Clifford. Clifford against Jordy. Instead gives it to Evans. Straightaway three. That is no good. Falls into the hands of Gadarazzi with 1:23 left in the half. Barnes working right to left. Jared Calhoun barking out signals. Barnes coming around the screen. Gives it back to Mason. He's wide open for three. No good. Missed it. And the ball tapped around. Finally controlled by Drake Allen, who taps it to himself. He's looking to drive, and a blocking foul will be called on Evans. It'll send Drake Allen to the line for a front end of a 1-and-1. 45-28. Evans just picked up his second foul. Bemba also with 2 fouls.
He knocks these down. We talk about the final 3 minutes. This has been a great 2-minute stretch to go from 13.
Missed it. So Clifford comes away with the rebound. I would have loved to have had that conversation. Ball tipped out of his hands, but Crocker Johnson's able to recollect for Colorado State. 45-28. Clifford on the right wing, driving against Drake Allen. Takes another baseline jumper and knocks it down. Whoa. That is silky smooth.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not saying he's an NBA player, but
that's an NBA shot.
Mid-range. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's a Paul George, that's the DeMar DeRozan type shot.
About a 9-second differential from the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes on the right wing looking for Falslev. Thought about the three. Ball knocked out of his hands, though, so he has to recollect. Kicks it all the way over to Drake Allen. He's open for three. No good. No foul called. A little bit of contact there. And here comes Colorado State just down by 15 and can hold for the last shot. 10 on the clock. Colorado State, regardless of what happens here, has to feel pretty good about things. Nick Clifford, who has back-to-back buckets, shoots the three. No good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. And that is how the half will come to an end. Aggies lead by 15, 45-30 at the break. Led by as many as 23, will take a 15-point lead into the break. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
Your family's health and wellness is always the Sports Academy's top priority. The Sports Academy offers the best swimming, tennis, and tumbling lessons year-round. Small group or private lessons taught by certified coaches will teach your kids life skills, build self-confidence, and keep them active during these cold winter months. Sign up online at sportsacademy.com for year-round swimming, tennis, and tumbling lessons. The Sports Academy, your club, your results, your life.
The power of we believes in you. It advocates for you. It completes your circle. It makes sure you have the strongest circle possible. And with Intermountain Health in yours, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Want to set yourself apart from the competition? The Leadership MBA at Utah State University will help you drive change in your organization. You can attend in person in Logan on Thursday evenings or take interactive online classes. Complete your MBA in as little as a year. Contact the MBA office to waive the $55 application fee. Learn more at utahstatemba.com. That's utahstatemba.com. The Utah State MBA is a proud supporter of Aggie basketball.
Dear winter, the mighty Toyota Tundra will conquer your toughest elements. With exceptional power and available 4x4, Tundra's got an iron grip on almost anything you've got. Snow? Sleet? Chill. Tundra's top flight technology is in command and ready to kick tough trails in the tail. Find your Tundra at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Visit your local Utah Toyota dealers.
Utah State leads this game 45-30 at the break. Aggies shooting 57% from the field. Colorado State not bad, 45%, but the Aggies 8 of 13 from three. They made their first 7 threes in this game. Aggies led by as many as 23, but Colorado State is able to whittle it down to 12. Utah State pushed it to 15, and that's where we stand right now. Again, 45-30 at the break. That's your Aggie scoring summary, brought to you by your Utah pork producers, growing responsibly in Utah for over 25 years. For more information, visit utahporkproducers.org. But how about Mason Falslev, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from the three-point line, 16 points to lead all scorers in this game.
Phenomenal performance. Ian Martinez coming out with a bunch of energy, but getting 2 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes. Other guys needing to step up. It was from the three-point line, and then Mason just kept it coming. To be 6 of 8 from the field with 16 points. Great first half for Mason. Let's see if he can continue it.
Martinez had that early 3, and then that was it. Didn't play again after picking up that second foul. Albury with 5, Johnson with 2, Templin with 6, Gatorazzi with 5, Allen with 2, Akana with 6. Balanced scoring across the board. Nick Clifford right there on the edge. Spencer, you said he can't get 20. Well, he's got 9 in the first half, 3 of 7 from the field. He also has 8 rebounds and 2 assists. He's a phenomenal player.
Yeah, like some of the moves he made, NBA-type moves. His size, his athleticism, his body control to be able to finish mid-range jumpers with 2 or 3 dudes at him while he fades away. He's high level. If we can keep him under 20, that's one of the keys to the game. I'm okay getting it with him getting 10 more points, but I just don't want him to go off for 20 in the second half.
Yeah. Big thanks to Deal Evans Bank for supporting Aggie Athletics. Deal Evans Bank, a community bank with local employees helping their communities succeed. Our guy Parker's got a scoreboard update coming up next. Utah State leading by 15 at the break, 45-30. You're listening to Aggie Hoops from Learfield.
Madame Giselle senses a change in your future.
Is it a promotion?
I see a door opening.
Ooh, to a corner office?
There's a creature. Beady eyes, lots of hair.
Is it my boss, Dave?
No, raccoons everywhere. Your RV door is open, and they're chewing everything.
Not a problem. I'm covered by Progressive. Do you see a bigger paycheck?
Customize your coverage with Progressive's Pest Damage Protection and be prepared for the unexpected. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pest Damage Protection available for RVs less than 6 years old. $250 deductible applies to any claim.
Aggie fans, meet your trusted plumbing and HVAC experts. Over 20 years, Canyon Plumbing and Heating has proudly served our community as a veteran-owned, family-operated business. We bring dedication, reliability, and heart to every job, from small fixes to major plumbing projects. No task is too big or too small. Need heating or cooling solutions? We've got you covered there too. Choose the local experts you can trust. Call or schedule today and experience quality service done right.
Say hello to For You Banking at Zions Bank. Customized banking that's all about you and the way you bank. Whether you're looking to open a new checking account or simply save for the future, we're ready to help with banking that's meant for you. Experience For You Banking today at your local Zions Bank branch or visit zionsbank.com/4u to learn more. Please refer to the deposit account agreement, account disclosure, deposit rate sheet, and personal account schedule of fees available in the online agreement center, or speak with a banker for more details. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A. member FDIC.
Hey Aggie Nation, this is Sam Merrill. Wilson Motor has been in business for over 77 years and has been a consistent supporter of Utah State Athletics and has taken care of my family for generations. Wilson Motor has 2 great locations at 3rd North and Main and the pre-owned superstore at 1140 North Main Street in Logan. I invite you to stop by and see what they can do for you. At Wilson Motor, we truly do make car buying easy.
Find us online at wilsonmotor.com. That's wilsonmotor.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Utah State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome into the Zone Studios. I'm Parker Long with your halftime scoreboard update. The Aggies currently lead Colorado State at the half. Looking around at the top 25, everything has gone final for the night, and here is what went down. Number 1, Auburn continued their dominance with a win over Vanderbilt, 80-68. Top-ranked Tigers keeping themselves ready for the NCAA tournament coming up in March. Number 3, Florida took care of business on the road, taking down Mississippi State 81-68. The Gators trying to keep pace with Auburn in the conference and national rankings. Unranked Kansas State upset number 13 Arizona in the Battle of the Big 12 Wildcats, coming away with the win 73-70. National champs UConn, unranked this season so far, upset number 24 Creighton 70-66. The Huskies' Liam McNeely put up an impressive 38 points and 10 rebounds in their road win. Number 20 Michigan got the narrow upset at home over number 7 Purdue, closing out the win 75-73. And number 15 Kentucky came away with a major upset over number 5 Tennessee 75-64 in Lexington. Inside the Mountain West, UNLV stays at home and makes Air Force wish that they had, keeping the Falcons from their first conference win with a 77-52 victory. And currently San Jose State has pulled away from San Diego State at the half, up 37-20. For our hometown teams, Utah couldn't quite make it out of Ohio with a win, falling to the Cincinnati Bearcats 85-75. Utes will look to bounce back again against number 17 Kansas this Saturday at 8 p.m. And BYU eked out a close win over West Virginia 73-69. The Cougars will return home and try to defend the Marriott Center this Saturday against the unranked Kansas State Wildcats. Tip-off is at 7 for that one. And that is your scoreboard update. Coming up next, we will send it back to the all-in-one Flooring America radio booth with Scotty G on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
Sign Pro is a proud supporter of Utah State Athletics and the preferred signage partner for all Utah State athletic venues. Whether you know exactly what you want or you have no idea, the design pros at Sign Pro have years of experience in turning customer visions into realities. No matter how big or small the project is, Sign Pro can get it done. Call us at 435-787-1999 for a quote on your next project.
It has never been easier to make the switch to solar. With Everlight Solar, you simply take the money you already spend to rent power the old way and shift it over to pay for solar panels you own instead. We're helping thousands of homeowners go solar every year and growing fast. So we're hiring awesome people for all positions, including the industry's best summer and year-round sales program, as well as flexible work-from-home jobs. View open roles and apply today at everlightsolar.com.
Hey, Utah! D.L. Evans Bank is your go-to for all things banking right here in Utah. At D.L. Evans Bank, we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your financial partners. And guess what? We're proud to serve the great communities across the beautiful state of Utah. Swing by any of our branches and experience banking with a local touch. D.L. Evans Bank. Community banking since 1904.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Back to the Spectrum here in Logan, Utah State leading by 15 at the break, 45-30. Scott Girardo alongside Spencer Nilsson. And make sure to join your USU Alumni Association for February Aggie Days. The Jazz and the Hockey Club, Utah Hockey Club, will welcome all Aggies to attend those games. The Jazz game on the 26th, the hockey game on the 27th with discounted tickets. Then on February 28th, USU alumni will take over Sundance Ski Resort for Aggie Ski Day. All the details and those discounted tickets available at usu.edu/alumni/events. Let's pause 10 seconds for local stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Aggie Basketball.
97.5 KZNS-FM Colville, 1280 KZNS-AM Salt Lake City, and KSL-FM HD2 Salt Lake City Midvale. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Utah State leading by 15 at the break, 45-30. Spencer, let's revisit your keys. What do you need to see tonight here in the second half for Utah State to extend this lead and get out of here with a W?
So I talked about rebounding. They're competing, but they're losing by one rebounding battle. Now, points in the paint, they are winning that category. And then Nick Cleaford under 20. He's on pace to be under 20, what I like. What I didn't appreciate and what the difference in the game has been is turnovers. They've caused 9 turnovers and they've scored 19 points off those turnovers to 3 turnovers by Utah State and 3 points off of those turnovers. That's the difference in the game. And then obviously Utah State shooting 61% from three-point range, starting the game 7 of 7 and then going 1 of 6 after that. But the fact that you start the game there, you turn Colorado State off, or turn the ball over, and it doesn't allow them to get in any kind of rhythm offensively. And like I said, they have gotten tough looks in their half-court offense. Utah State's done a great job of making it really difficult for them.
Aggies lead by 15 at the break, 45-30. We'll take our final timeout and kick off second half action next. This is Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela! Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything, but while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
It's game time, and you're in the locker room ready to take the field. But suddenly, you notice a player you don't recognize. He's wearing your team's jersey, and he even knows your name. But you've never seen him before now. Would you trust this stranger with your team's playbook? That's exactly how phishing scams work. And the first quarter of 2023 saw the highest volume of phishing attacks ever recorded. Protect your business with Les Olson Security Suite from Les Olson IT. Learn more at lesolson.com.
Hi, this is Gene Needham of S.E. Needham Jewelers. For more than a century, we have been selling diamond engagement rings. For the best price on diamonds, you must shop with a trained eye. This means you should compare many diamonds, use magnification, and ask specific questions. Why not? It will likely be the most important jewelry purchase you'll ever make. Right now on display, we have Utah's largest selection of beautifully cut diamonds. Our diamonds simply sparkle more, and they're offered at internet pricing. Shop and compare, where Utah gets engaged. S.E. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, at the sign of the clock.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
All right, 45-30, Utah State leading by 15 at the break. Ian Martinez obviously set to check in. Only played 2.5 minutes there in the first half after picking up his second foul. So I guess the question is, how hard is that as a player? You come out, you hit a three, you got all the emotions, then you have to sit, and then you got to come back and recapture that emotion. Is that difficult?
Yeah, it does. It takes a second. You can get out of your rhythm, and especially with the way Ian started, you saw he was into the game. He was juiced. His body language was very different than it had been the previous 2 games. So I'm fascinated to see if he comes off with that same energy, in the sense he's got the freshest legs in the gym. Let's see if he comes out with a lot of energy, or, like you said, kind of takes a step back and lets the game come to him. I hope he comes out and asserts himself early. You can see the coaching staff getting into him, saying, hey, take this game over.
So your starting lineup back on the court for Utah State: Dayton Albury, Abin Gadarazzi, Dexter Acano, Ian Martinez, and Mason Falslev. Falslev leading all scorers with 16 points in that first half. It'll be Colorado State ball on alternating possession, trying to cut Utah State's lead as Crocker Johnson will inbound on the far sideline. Cache Valley, the locals may have not enjoyed a 9 o'clock start. It's not a packed house with the locals, but the students, hey, they're just getting started tonight.
Absolutely.
Evans to Crocker Johnson, then gets it right back. Works it over to Bemba. Bemba hands back to Evans. Evans on the right wing. Now to Jalen Lake. Up top to Nick Clifford, who had 9 first-half points. Clifford takes the long 2, and no good. Alberry keeps it in play, kind of taps it over to Akano as he falls down on the rebound, but the Aggies force a one-and-done for the Rams on their first possession. Alberry looking for Martinez on the right wing. Martinez guarded by Clifford. Slip pass to Falslev. Falslev leaves the shot short and can't get it to go, and here comes the Rams going the other way. Evans puts his foot on the gas against Alberry. Tries to get around him, then slings it up top to Lake. Lake then to Crocker Johnson. Shoots the 3, misses it, and Alberry comes down with it. Good looks for Colorado State to start the second half. Just haven't got it to fall. Alberry driving. Alberry blocked at the rim, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Utah State's ball with 22 on the shot clock. Alberry will inbound on the baseline. One minute into the second half. Neither team has scored. Inbound. Finally up top to Falslev. Falslev gets the screen from Gadarazzi. Gets to the free throw line. In traffic. Draws the foul. And that's just heady play by Mason Falslev.
Yeah, doing a good job. He got the defender on his hip, meaning to the right of him and behind him. And he just kept riding him, so he wasn't allowed to get back in front of him. Did a good job.
And they're going to say on the shot, so Mason's going to have himself a couple free throws here.
There we go.
Comes to the midcourt, takes a deep breath, and then steps the line. Had no free throw attempts in the first half.
How do you feel about this, Scotty?
Here comes Mason. First free throw. It is up and no good. Back iron missed it. He'll make this next one, though.
I like where your head's at.
Good rotation.
Feel good about that back rim.
Just a little long.
Good miss.
And coach says if you're going to miss him long.
Miss him long, Samsonite. Listen to us just talk him into it.
Yep. Second free throw by Mason. That is up and good.
Yep. You knew.
Yeah. 46-30. Aggies lead by 16. Largest lead in the first half was 23 by Utah State. Lake has to sling it all the way across court. Meet Clifford now on the left wing. Clifford still outside the three-point line. 15 on the shot clock. Works it left. Lem back to Lake. Lake shoots the 3. It's long and Falslev, a big boy, ripping it down, a rebound, and here comes Mason, wants to run. Mason driving, Mason spinning in the lane. Reverse layup up and in. Oh, Mason, that was filthy. His reverse scoop shot, layup up and in. Aggies up by 18, and he has a chance to push it to 19.
Went at the big boy, gave him the spin cycle to the left. Someone didn't tell Morton on the scouting report that Mason's coming back to his right.
Mason trying to push this to a 19-point lead. Free throw is good. Mason 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Aggies up by 19, 49-30. The Aggies bring in a little bit of a press. Clifford, double teamed, has to get rid of it and nearly turns it over, but Lake is able to, or Evans is able to collect it, slips it over to his big man who throws down the dunk. Kyle Jorgensen gets the dunk.
Yeah, it was Jorgensen, sorry, that Mason put in the spin cycle. Jorgensen heard me talking trash and he came back and dunked on me.
49-32, Aggies lead by 17. Falslev to the free throw line, slings it left to Martinez. He'll shoot the 3. Yes! Ian's like, hey, you guys had all the fun in the first half. I'm going to pick it up here in the second. Aggies up by 20, 52-32. Crocker Johnson slips it to Lake, then to Evans. Evans to Jorgensen, rotates it back to Lake. 18 on the shot clock. Lake trying to get around Alberry. Alberry fouls him on the drive. Got him with the shoulder. Templin's going to check in. Dayton Alberry picks up his second foul. That is the first foul on Utah State here in the half. Templin in, Drake Allen in, Gadarazzi and Alberry out. Inbound to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to the elbow. Slips it over to Crocker Johnson. Puts the push shot up and won't get it to go, but the foul is going to go against Templin, and that'll be 3 on Carson. 2.5 minutes into the second half.
Giving coach the thumb up, saying, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know if Carson's okay with 3, but
no.
Maybe.
Free throw is good by Crocker Johnson. One more free throw coming up. Second free throw. That is up and no good. Back iron missed it. Ian Martinez pulls down the rebound. Outlets it quickly to Drake Allen. Aggies don't have numbers. Allen will slow it down. Aggies up 52-33. 19-point lead. Drake Allen over to Martinez. Martinez able to collect the pass that was a little bit behind him. Comes around the screen from Templin. Step back to Templin. Templin at the free throw line. Templin working. Templin push shot right hand up and good. Baseline push. Aggies up by 21, 54-33. Crocker Johnson now on the left wing. Over to Nick Clifford. Clifford, who had 9 in the first half, hasn't taken a shot attempt here in the second. Jorgensen at the elbow. Back to Clifford. Clifford coming around the screen. Kicks it all the way right. Crocker Johnson shoots the three. Baseline good.
Great pass by Clifford out of the pick and roll and recognizing the weak side help. Found his man in the corner, and Crocker Johnson knocking it down.
Crocker Johnson's now got 10 to lead Colorado State. First player in double figures for the Rams. And here comes Falslev to Martinez, back to Templin. Templin will then give right back to Martinez, who draws the foul. It'll go against Jalen Lake with 16:22 left in the half. That's the third team foul on the Rams. Jalen Lake picking up his second foul. So you got Bemba with 3. You got Jorgensen with 2, Lake with 2, and Evans with 2. Allen on the left wing. He's up by 18. Allen driving baseline. Allen skip pass in the post. Long three. Martinez good. Gets that three right back. Ian's got 9 on the night. A perfect 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
And that's one great pass by Drake, but Nick Clifford was there. It's not like Ian had much space at all. That's where Ian can really kill you. It's just hitting those shots that you're like, no way is he taking that.
Jorgensen to the elbow, looking for Lake. He'll crank the quick three, and he knocks it down on the left wing. Back-to-back threes. 2 by Colorado State, 1 by Utah State. Back to an 18-point game, 57-39. Jalen Lake trying to come to life here. His first made bucket of the night. Martinez against Clifford. Gets the high screen from Templin. Back to Allen. Allen right wing. Allen driving. Allen off the glass. Good. Drake Allen driving, wanting a foul. No call, but the Aggies lead by 20, 59-39.
Drake was arguing with Earl Walton at halftime. He's not going to get another call.
No. Clifford on the left wing. Back up top to Lake, who just hit a big three. Lake working to the left side of the court. Finally, skip pass into the post, thrown away. Another turnover. Utah State, 3-on-2 fast break. Martinez trailing. Hands over to Falslev. Falslev, he'll take the baseline three. Hits the side of the standard. And here comes Evans going the other way. But Falslev rips it away from him, gives over to Drake Allen. Allen one-on-one against Crocker Johnson. Puts it up. Good, and he's fouled. Oh, he goes right at the big man. And he gets the bucket and the and one. Ooh. Drake Allen has come to play tonight. Aggies up 61-39. A free throw coming out of the timeout on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
With over 20 years of experience in the copier and printer industry, Wasatch Document Solutions is the only authorized Xerox sales agent serving Cache Valley. We offer a full line of Xerox equipment, including management print and network analyst services. We've helped hundreds of businesses over the years, and we can do the same for you. For a free, no-obligation office assessment, please give us a call at 435-787-2101 or check out our website at wasatchds.com.
Hey Aggie Nation, this is Sam Merrill. Wilson Motor has been in business for over 77 years and has been a consistent supporter of Utah State athletics and has taken care of my family for generations. Wilson Motor has 2 great locations at 3rd North and Main and the pre-owned superstore at 1140 North Main Street in Logan. I invite you to stop by and see what they can do for you. At Wilson Motor, we truly do make car buying easy.
Find us online at wilsonmotor.com. That's wilsonmotor.com.
A little discouraging. There you go. Come on. Here we go. You can do this. No, come on. You can do this. feel like he would have done
61-39, Utah State leading by 22 over Colorado State. 14:48 left to go in the ball game. Mason Falslev now with 20 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from the three-point line.
Scotty, I got to bring this up. Other Mountain West Conference action. So San Jose State, San Diego State at San Jose. The score was 37-20 at halftime. San Jose State was leading for all our listeners. Well, San Diego State in the first 4 minutes of the second half has gone on a 17-0 run, and the game is tied.
That is, you can't write a more San Jose State script than that.
I was just going to say, that sounds exactly like the Spartans.
Yep. Utah State with Drake Allen getting the bucket and an N1. Allen's now got 6 points on the night tonight with 2 rebounds and 4 assists. And he'll try to match Utah State's largest lead in this game of 23. Aggies have made 6 out of their last 7 field goals. Colorado State's made their last 3, but they just keep turning it over. Free throw by Drake. It's up, and it's no good. Rattled out. Drake Allen now 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
That's not very good. That's 40%.
Look at you.
No calculator as well.
Jalen Lake to Clifford. Clifford driving, and Clifford draws the foul on the drive. May not be a bad foul. It was going to be an easy layup for Clifford. Instead, he's going to have to earn those at the free throw line.
Might not even get it. I think they might say
OB, no, yeah,
it's on the
floor.
Shooting. I like that foul by Aubin, actually.
Inbound up top to Lake. Lake to Bourne. Bourne on the baseline. Skip pass in the post to Crocker Johnson. He tries to spin, and he draws another foul. That foul we don't like. And that's on Gadarazzi. No, Falslev, excuse me. Mason picks that up, and Mason, who picked up a foul in the first 30 seconds, finally picks up number 2. Aggies lead 61-39. Inbound all the way up top to Lake. Lake to Bourne. Bourne tries to work around Drake Allen. Driving, pass, stolen away. Mason Falslev dives for it. It'll go out of bounds off of Mace. He'll have a floor burn for his worries. And Colorado State will inbound with 13 on the shot clock. Aggies just all over the court tonight. Hustle plays right and left.
Yeah, really active. Really, really active. Active hands, and obviously a couple fouls that you don't want to get, but really active.
13 on the shot clock. Looking for Clifford. Instead, it goes into the hands of Crocker Johnson, then back to Bourne. Bourne with 10 against Drake Allen. Crosses him over, gets into the paint, slings it left, long shot, up and good. Is it a 3? Yes. Jared Calhoun providing the ultimate screen. Wasn't able to see it. 61-42. Aggies lead by 19. Ian Martinez. A little bit of contact. Creates some space against Clifford. Slips it to Gadarazzi. Wide open. Throw down dunk. Clifford's beside himself on how he got that wide open in the post.
Over help. Neek felt like he had him where he wanted. Big man came to help.
Clifford against Drake Allen. He's double teamed, triple teamed. And another foul is going to go against Utah State. That'll be the 15th foul on the Aggies. Foul goes against Tucker Anderson.
He's got 2 of those tonight. Tucker's been a little quiet. Hasn't done much tonight.
In fact, he hasn't taken a shot in this game.
I feel like he's got a couple 3-point attempts in him.
Bourne on the right wing. Crocker Johnson sets the screen. Bourne working against Allen. Kicks it left. Wide open 3. It's up and it's good. 3-point shot is up and good. It's back to an 18-point game as Colorado State's starting to burn up the nets a little bit from the 3-point line. They're 4 of 6 from the 3-point line here in the second half. Only thing keeping them in this game.
Yeah, paint touches.
Down to Gadarazzi. Wide open again. Somebody ought to guard him for Colorado State.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aubin's pretty good from 2 feet with no defender in his way.
65-45. Aggies lead by 20. Clifford to Crocker Johnson at the elbow. Kicks it up top to Williams. Back into the game. Williams working against Falslev. Back to Bourne. Bad pass, but Bourne's able to track it down with 10 on the shot clock. Working against Martinez. Slip pass to his man in the post. It's blocked on the way up. Morton has a shot blocked, and here comes the Aggies. Drake Allen thought about the three, gives it to Gadarazzi, gives it back to Allen. Allen to Falslev to Martinez, pump fakes the three, then steps back and shoots the three, a little long, no good, tipped up, controlled by Falslev. Mason driving, Mason alley-oop to Gadarazzi, he throws down the two-handed hammer over the top of Neek Clifford. Neek just got posterized by Abin Gadarazzi. Aggies up by 22. Clifford to Williams. Back to Clifford on the right wing. He's going to try to get some revenge here. Take over. Yep, straightaway three. It's up and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Martinez. Neek's a little embarrassed and took an early shot because of it.
Man, you're a psychologist. You knew what was going on in his head.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're 100% right.
Drake Allen back to Falslev. Falslev on the left wing. Jab step, then retreats. Looking for Martinez, but he's covered, so he gives it to Allen. 8 on the shot clock. Drake Allen tries to drive post. Gets up underneath his man, and the ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Utah State's ball, but 2 seconds on the shot clock when we come back. 11:27 left in the half. Aggies up by 22, 67-45, right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
There's nothing quite like a legacy in sports. We come together to watch rivals clash and legends rise. At the Young Automotive Group, we understand the value of tradition, which is why for 100 years, we've been dedicated to providing our customers with convenient service and incredible value. Visit one of our locations for a car buying experience built by 100 years of wisdom, or see our inventory online at youngautomotive.com. Again, that's youngautomotive.com. Young Automotive Group. Think young, drive young.
Hey, Aggie fans, it's that time of year again to start thinking about colder temperatures, skiing, and snowboarding at Beaver Mountain. Our student season passes are available online now at skithebeeve.com. That's skithebeeve.com. Grades 6 through college, unlimited season passes are only $525. Come hang out with us this winter and experience the best winter recreation Cache Valley has to offer. Thanks for all the support throughout the years. As always, ski the Beeve and think snow.
67-45, Aggies lead by 22 with 11:27 left to go in the game. Colorado State actually doing well offensively here in the second half. They just can't cut into the Aggie lead. Aggies keep responding every time Colorado State tries to make a run. Hey, just like the intensity here tonight, tax season's ramping up, but H&R Block and Logan has your back. H&R Block here to help you, assisting and scoring big with your refund and minimizing your stress. When it's game time for those taxes, go see the experts at H&R Block and Logan, owned and operated by proud Aggie alumni.
Utah State 9-12 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. We won't get into that. I don't want to get into that, but out rebounding Colorado State, 0 turnovers, taking advantage of those. I mean, really dominating this second half, and that's why they're up by 22. And like you said, Colorado State hasn't been bad offensively. It's just Utah State's better.
Yep. All right, 22-point lead for the Aggies, 67-45, 11:27 left. Aggies will have 2 seconds to try to get a shot up here. How often are you able to work on these situations in practice?
You have it. You have last-second shots for sure. You don't need a lob play. It's going to be a jumper. I don't think they're going to run the lob.
Martinez right now is in the post. Let's see what they run for him. Here he comes. Goes into the hands of Ian. Turn around. Got to get the shot up. He shoots. No good. Goes off the iron, so no shot clock violation. And here comes the Rams quickly going the other way. Evans to the elbow. Cross-court pass. Wide open for 3. It's no good, but an offensive rebound pulled down by Clifford. Clifford rotates it right to Evans. 15 on the shot clock. Evans in traffic and loses the handle. Goes out of bounds. It'll say off of Gadarazzi, who poked it away. And Colorado State will inbound on the base.
Watch them. They've run the last 2 times. They've run a back screen play, swinging it over, back screen right there, but they don't go. They go up top.
Evans shoots the 3 and knocks down the 3, and Colorado State still hanging in there. It's a 19-point game, 67-48. Colorado State 5 of 9 from the three-point line here in the second half. 8 of 21 for the game. Not a great three-point shooting team coming into this game, but they've been pretty good tonight. Martinez, right wing. Crosses over his man. Shoots the three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Neat Clifford. All right, Colorado State looking to make their run here. They've got one shot here to get back into this game. Clifford dancing. Takes the mid-range two and knocks it down from the right elbow. Got himself some space. Got a good screen. And now it's a 17-point game. 67-50. 5-0 run for the Rams. And Jared Calhoun says, nope. We're not going to let this happen. Let's call a timeout and let's talk about this thing. Timeout on the court. We'll take it. 10:22 left in the game. Aggies up by 17, 67-50 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford Tough Trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hi, this is Gene Needham of S.E. Needham Jewelers. For more than a century, we have been selling diamond engagement rings. For the best price on diamonds, you must shop with a trained eye. This means you should compare many diamonds, use magnification, and ask specific questions. Why not? It will likely be the most important jewelry purchase you'll ever make. Right now on display, we have Utah's largest selection of beautifully cut diamonds. Our diamonds simply sparkle more, and they're offered at internet pricing. Shop and compare, where Utah gets engaged. S.E. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, at the sign of the clock.
67-50, Aggies lead by 17 with 10:22 left to go in the game. As Utah State trying to withstand one Colorado State run. They've got, if they can get this to 10, then we got ourselves a game. What would be your hope here? Probably try to get it to 12 at the under 8?
Yeah, that's exactly, it's 17 right now. Under 8, if they got it 10, 12, or even gain ground on this, they think they have a chance. But the next, I say the next 3 minutes is that's going to determine this game. If Aggies can play even with them or extend the lead just a little bit, it's really hard to come back from 17 with under 8 to go. It's possible, but your analytics would put that as a very low probability. Unless they do 7 handoffs to the left to the guy wearing the short shorts and when he's facing the east.
Utah State will inbound. Ian Martinez on the far sideline. He and Ethan Morton having a good laugh on the far sideline. And we're ready to get things going here. Remember the next Aggie Coaches Show with Jared Calhoun coming up this Thursday. Ruby's Pizzeria and Grill, just located right down the street from the Spectrum. Dayton Albury driving against Evans, gets up and underneath him and blocked at the rim, but fouled at the rim, and Evans picks up his 3rd foul, and that will send Albury to the line for 2 free throws. Aggies have gone the last 2 minutes without scoring. Albury will try to end that here. He's had his struggles from the free throw line. First one is up and good. Ian Martinez checks out. Falsled checks in. Martinez getting a nice round of applause from the Aggie faithful. Second free throw, no good. Templin tries to keep it in play, cannot. And the Aggies now on the night tonight from the free throw line, 8 of 13. Nate Clifford down low. Kicks it back to Evans. Evans has got a good look for 3, and he hits it. And it's a 15-point game. And again, that's the 6th made 3 for Colorado State in the second half, 6 of 10. Albury driving against Evans. Puts the shot up. Good. Evans had to concede it a bit because he's playing with 3 fouls. Aggies up by 17. Colorado State quickly going the other way. Clifford driving. Clifford fouled by Templin, and that's going to be 4 on Carson. With 9:41 left to go, and that means Aben Gadarazzi is going to have to come up big for a good stretch here. 70-53. Aggies just a foul away from putting Colorado State in the bonus. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good job by Dayton Albury deflecting the pass. Evans now 2 of 3 from 3. Crocker Johnson 2 of 3 from 3. And Colorado State starting to feel it a bit. Inbound to Crocker Johnson. Then to Morton. Morton back to Clifford. He'll shoot the three. No good. And the ball tapped out and will stay in bounds by Albury. Colorado State gave up on it. Albury driving. Leaves it to Falslev. Falslev, he puts the shot up. No good. And Crocker Johnson pulls it away. Mason probably better served to pull that back out. Clifford leaves it left. Driving is Lake. Lake is fouled, and that's going to go 1-1 for the Rams, who can get themselves back in this game in a hurry from the free throw line, because now they are in the bonus.
That's not what you want, is to stop the clock and allow him to score. Aubin with his third foul. So the big man of Utah State struggling a little bit. Be interesting to see if we see an Isaac Johnson appearance again in the second half.
Clifford, front end of a 1-and-1, or Lake, front end of a 1-and-1 is good. Lake now's got 4 points. Aggie lead is 16. Second free throw by Lake is good. All right, 15-point game, 70-55. Jordy Barnes set to check in. He's not had a lot of run in the second half of games over the last stretch. Dayton Albury controlling the dribble, leaves it to Akano, then to Tucker Anderson. Anderson then to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi in the middle of the lane, slips it to Akano, reverse layup up and in. Great job. Dexter Akano gets the bucket, 72-55. Akano's got 8 on the night tonight on 3 of 4 from the field. Straightaway three, it's up, no good. Back iron missed it. Gadarazzi with the rebound. Lake tried the early bucket, and here comes Albury. 8:38 left to go in the game. Aggies still up by 17. Akano to Gadarazzi at the right elbow. Gives it back to Akano. Akano to Falslev. Gives it to Tucker Anderson. Baseline three. It's up. No good. Gadarazzi pulls down the offensive rebound, and he is fouled and knocked out of bounds. That'll be the 16th foul on the Rams, and Utah State will get 20 on the shot clock, and it'll inbound on the base.
Knew Tucker was going to be able to get a shot attempt at some point.
His first of the night tonight. Albury checks out. Jordy Barnes checking in. And the Aggies can run a little bit more clock here. Finally gives it to Gadarazzi, back to Barnes. Barnes behind the three-point line. Draws Crocker Johnson out of the post. He comes out to guard him. Barnes has the ball tipped up, and it's still up in the air. Finally controlled by Colorado State. And Rams in transition, reverse layup, missed. Offensive rebound, fought for. Barnes fighting for it. Finally, Evans is able to steal it away from him. The ball still on the court, and Akano comes away with it. And they're going to say the ball knocked out of bounds. Akano couldn't control the dribble, ends up hitting the side, and it will be Colorado State's ball coming out of this timeout. 72-55, Aggies lead by 17. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hey Aggie Nation, this is Sam Merrill. Wilson Motor has been in business for over 77 years and has been a consistent supporter of Utah State athletics and has taken care of my family for generations. Wilson Motor has 2 great locations at 3rd North and Main and the pre-owned superstore at 1140 North Main Street in Logan. I invite you to stop by and see what they can do for you. At Wilson Motor, we truly do make car buying easy.
Find us online at wilsonmotor.com. That's wilsonmotor.com.
Utah State leading by 17, 72-55. It'll be Colorado State's ball coming out of this timeout. Bank of Utah and Utah State Athletics teaming up this basketball season to donate to Hoops for Hope. Bank of Utah donates $1 for every point the Aggies score at home to the family place. Big thanks to Bank of Utah for their continued support of Utah State Athletics and the Cache Valley community. All right, Utah State, with a win tonight, would hold on to second place in the division and get set for a big battle against New Mexico. Now, New Mexico's in action tomorrow. Assuming they win, Utah State can at least have a tie at first place if they're able to go to the pit and pull off the upset there.
Why not? New Mexico came in here. Pitt's a super hard place to play, but Utah State's shown the ability to go on the road and win. When you look at their losses so far this season, 2 of the 3 have come in the Spectrum, so they've played really well on the road. Let's see if they can get it.
Mason Falslev leading all scorers with 20 points in this game. Akano, Barnes, Allen, Gadarazzi, and Falslev are your 5 Aggies out on the court. Aggies trying to get a stop here, trying to avoid Colorado State from making a run. Rams still waiting for the green light, and here we go. Long inbound pass to Morton. Morton on the three-point line extended. Slip pass down in the post. Grabbed by Evans, can't make the shot, but draws the foul and he'll go to the line. I don't think that pass was intended for him, but boy, the friendly bounce falls into his hands and he'll have a chance for 2 free throws.
Very fortunate. Crocker Johnson ducks in, bounce pass to him, but it goes through his hands and right to Evans.
Evans, an 84% free throw shooter. He won't miss any of these. Makes the first one.
You tried.
Yeah,
you tried. You did your
my
best.
shot.
Yeah.
72-56.
See if Dwight Schrute can get him to miss.
Here comes the second free throw for Evans, and that is perfect, and it's back to a 15-point game. 72-57. Colorado State, 5 of 6 from the free throw line here in the second half, 12 of 16 for the game. Again, one of your better free throw shooting teams, the best free throw shooting team in the Mountain West, coming into this game at 81%. Jordy Barnes guarded by Lake. Aggies need a bucket here, try to keep this lead alive. Falslev driving, Falslev off the glass, good. Nee Clifford tried to cheat and get the steal. Falslev got the pass, spun around him, and lays it up and in. Falslev's got 22 on the night tonight.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen Ian again. I think we'd see him in a sec.
Lake takes the 3, no good. Offensive rebound put up and in. Crocker Johnson, nobody put a body on him, and he's able to get the offensive rebound and the putback. Back to a 15-point game, 7 minutes exactly left to go in this game. Jordy Barnes, guarded by Evans. Akano working against Clifford. Clifford's right in his back pocket. Swipes at him. Has to give it to Falslev, then back to Barnes. 10 on the shot clock. Barnes back to Akano. Rises, fires, shoots the 3, but it's blocked by Clifford, and Evans comes away with it. All right, here we go. 6:30 left to go. Colorado State cut into this lead even more. Morton back to Evans. Evans shoots the 3, and he knocks it down. Evans buries the 3. It's a 12-point game, 74-62. 6:24 left to go in the game. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. If you're looking for a fun spot to grab a bite, check out Prodigy Brewing on Center Street, Logan's first family-friendly brew pub. Enjoy delicious food, refreshing drinks, and Trivia Tuesdays. Make sure to bring the whole family. So Colorado State, big bucket there by Evans, who now has 11, who's got 11 points on the night, 3 of 5. Colorado State, their 7th made 3 here in the second half. They're 7 of 14 from the three-point line. 10 of 26 for the game. Utah State 10 of 21.
Yeah, incredible three-point shooting from both teams. 38% and 48%, but what you pointed out, Colorado State 7 of 14 in the second half, shooting 50%. So full court press. Colorado State's being the aggressors. Utah State just need to slow down, execute, get good looks, and not force anything.
Yep. Colorado State trailed by as many as 23 points in this game, but they've slowly whittled away, now down to 12. Martinez gives it to Drake Allen. Allen working left side of the court. Biggest thing here, no turnovers, no quick buckets the other way. Martinez, who's got 9 points on the night tonight, drives around his man, gets up and underneath, and can't finish the layup. Gadarazzi is finally there for the putback. Martinez wants the foul, but instead Gadarazzi gets the bucket, so the Aggies do come away with points, push the lead back to 14. Evans Slings it back up top to Morton. Morton down in the post to Crocker Johnson, who's double teamed, gives it back to Morton. Morton driving. Morton loses the handle on the way up. And they'll say it's Colorado State's ball. If you're not going to call a foul, then that should be Utah State's ball. 13 on the shot clock.
I thought Morton was going to try to yoke on.
Yeah, that's what I thought there for
Mason,
a second.
But apparently didn't have the hops. Yeah, that was out on Colorado State for sure.
Evans slips it to Crocker Johnson, and he throws down the two-handed dunk on the quick pick and roll. Back to a 12-point game, 76-64. 5.5 minutes left to go in the game. Aggies need buckets, need stops, and can get out of here with a win. Templin's going to check back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. Martinez gets the high screen. Still working it. Slips it to Gadarazzi, who's fouled on the way up, and Gadarazzi's going to have free throws. So Gadarazzi's got 2 free throws.
Wow.
And let's see Aubin, who's kind of holding his shoulder a little banged up on the play.
What does that look? Can you diagnose that for us, Scott?
I think that's a rotator.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Big free throws coming up here for Aubin, who has had his struggles from the free throw line this year. 60% on the season. Love to see him at least go 1 for 2 on this stretch.
He has shot well after 10:50 p.m. usually.
First free throw by Aubin is good. There you go. 77-64, 13-point lead. Bemba checking back in. He's playing with 3 fouls. And Gadarazzi, who's going to check out if he makes this free throw. Templin will check in for him. Second free throw by Aubin as it goes quiet here in the Spectrum. He misses the free throw, and the rebound pulled down by Bemba. And he does go 1 for 2.
Wanted to stay in the game.
Yep. Neat Clifford on the right wing. Back to Evans. Evans back to Clifford. Clifford working against Martinez. Slip pass to Bemba. Bemba up against Gadarazzi. Likes the matchup. Puts his shoulder, spins around him, puts the shot up. Missed it badly, and Gadarazzi stonewalled him. He wanted a piece of Gadarazzi, and Gadarazzi met him and said, nope, not doing it. Drake Allen crossing the timeline. Good defensive stand by Aubin. Drake Allen on the right wing. 3-point line extended. Looking for Akano. Akano collects on the left wing, then to Gadarazzi at the elbow. Gadarazzi hands to Martinez. Martinez back to Gadarazzi. Gadarazzi layup, yes! Aubin Gadarazzi, big bucket, 79-64. It's a 15-point lead for the Aggies. 4:20 left to go in the game. Left baseline 3, it's up, it's good. Of course it is. Neat Clifford hits the 3, and it's back to a 12-point game, 79-67. The Rams will not go away, folks. That's a good team Utah State's playing tonight. Akano hands over to Martinez, gives it to Drake Allen. Under 4 minutes to go. Back to Martinez. And a foul is going to go against Colorado State on a hold. It goes against Bourne, and it will send Utah State to the line for a front end of a 1-and-1 when we come back. 79-67. Aggies lead by 12. 3:56 left to go in the game on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
At Smith's, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Smith's, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Want to catch all of the Utah State coaches shows? Ruby's Pizzeria and Grill is the coaches show host site. Make sure to come by Ruby's every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to hear Scotty G and Utah State head basketball coach Jared Calhoun talk Aggie basketball. Each week, Ruby's will give away Utah State swag and prizes to fans in attendance. Ruby's Pizzeria and Grill, located just down the street from the Spectrum, and your host for all Utah State coaches shows.
Welcome back. Utah State holding on to a 12-point lead over Colorado State. 3:56 left to go in the game. Hey, stay cozy this winter with a variable speed Bryant Evolution system, including Perfect Heat Plus and Perfect Humidity Plus technologies. Find a dealer today at Bryant.com. Bryant, whatever it takes. Well, the Aggies trying to do whatever it takes to hold on and get a W here. Colorado State now from the three-point line, 8 of 15 in the second half. So they've been scorching the nets here, much like Utah State did in the first half. But the Aggies still able to hold on to this double-digit lead. Aggies will have a front end of a 1-1 coming out of this timeout. Both teams with 18 fouls. And Gadarazzi is going to shoot the front end of a 1-1. Went 1 for 2 on his first trip. Gadarazzi, as we mentioned, 60% free throw shooter. And this might have been a smart foul for Colorado State.
How dare you?
If Gadarazzi can't make the front end.
No, this is my mentee. Like I said, I had him over for dinner the other night. Cool, calm, collected individual. Very polite. Great manners. Great manners.
He is a good young man.
Great young man. I feel like that karma is going to come for him here.
Gadarazzi, front end of a 1-1. As we mentioned, went 1 of 2 from the line his first trip. Here comes the free throw. Crowd goes quiet here in the Spectrum. Gadarazzi lines it up, shoots, and rattles it out. Will not go. Nick Clifford pulls down the rebound. So the Rams have a chance to cut this to 10 or maybe even single digits. Evans thought about the three, hands over to Clifford. Clifford then back to Bourne. Bourne on the left wing. Aggies slip back into the zone, so Bourne will say, fine, I'll take the three, and he misses it. Falslip pulls down the rebound. Over to Drake Allen. Aggies can run some more clock here. Up by 12. 3:30 left to go in the game. Gadarazzi sends the screen for Allen, looking for Martinez. Martinez, rise, fire, three, yes! There we go. Aggies up by 16, 82-67. Actually 15, excuse me. Evans, behind the back dribble, gets in the lane, loses the handle, but it's picked up by Colorado State, misses the bunny, and the rebound pulled down by Utah State. And another foul as Bemba can't finish at the rim, and the foul will go against Colorado State, and it'll be 1-1 coming up for the Aggies, leading by 15 with 3:08 left to go in the game.
Cars parked in the garage. I felt like it was at the 8-minute mark, but you never know. Colorado State didn't go away.
Well, Drake Allen, who's only 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Which isn't good. We need to just 40%.
40%. Here comes Drake Allen. First free throw is good. And now he's 3 of 6, which would be
not good.
50%.
50. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, but if he makes this,
he'll be over.
It goes
50.
4 of 7.
Then you're on your own on that one.
Yeah.
Drake Allen's second free throw, good. He goes 2 for 2, and the Aggies lead by 17, 84-67, 3:08 left to go in the game. Evans to the right side, hands over to Morton. Morton then rotates it to Lake. Lake left wing, three-point line extended, gives it up top to Clifford. Clifford looking for Crocker Johnson in the post, but he'll keep it himself. Drive it, kick it left, back up top to Crocker Johnson for three. It's up, it's no good. And the rebound fought for by 3 Aggies, and Falslip comes away with it. Everybody trying to pad their stats. Jared Calhoun says, slow it down. Let's run some clock and get out of here with the W. Get ready for a showdown against New Mexico in the pit. Templin sets the screen for Falslev. Falslev dances behind the three-point line, tries to slip it into Templin. Bad pass, underthrew it, and it's going to be a fast break opportunity as Evans throws the dunk down over the top of Utah State, and it will be a 15-point game with 2:27 left to go in the game.
Nice dunk by Evans, candidly. Yep. Went over Ian Martinez. You don't see people go over Ian.
Especially at 6'2".
Yeah, I think Ian was a little surprised he went to dunk that. But Mason with the no-look post entry. Not a good idea not to look while you're making a post entry. Just coaching.
Hey, Dex Imaging, the nation's largest independent business solutions provider, selling and servicing the broadest selection of copiers, printers, and data security solutions. Learn more at deximaging.com. Well, as we mentioned, the Aggies will have a couple days off. Not only will they not play on Saturday, they're going to play on Sunday. A little matinee, Sabbath basketball, 2 o'clock start time in the pit.
How do you feel about that?
Go where the job takes you.
What do you think of your Aggies?
1:30 pregame, 2 o'clock tip-off from the pit in Albuquerque.
You still go to the pit. Is Snake still in the
Yo,
pit?
Snake is very much still in the pit.
Snake is still there.
Yep.
At the end of the bench?
Yeah.
Still sits at the end of the bench.
Yep. I've got a great Snake story for you during the next time out.
There are so many good Snake stories. Snake, just for our listeners, he is a New Mexico Lobo fan that is at every game, that sits in a seat right at the end of the bench of the opposing team.
Drake Allen to Falslev. Falslev into Akano. Quick three in transition. Akano knocks it down. Yeah, you better probably make that one. You shoot that three that early in the shot clock. Aggies up by 18, 87-69. Evans working around Allen. Kicks it back up top to Crocker Johnson. He then gives it back to Lake. Lake will shoot the three, and he hits it from the right wing. Jeez, Colorado State just on fire here in the second half, fortunately. And Utah State turns it over. Another bad pass by Falslev. Kicks it left. Clifford for three. He's fouled by Mason, and Mason sends Clifford to the line for 3 free throws.
Let's see that. Let's see that. I'd like to see that replay. 15-point game. Take it to 12. Let's see this. Ooh.
We got a moment. Let's pause 10 seconds for local stations to identify themselves. This is Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
97.5 KZNS FM Colville, 1280 KZNS AM Salt Lake City, and KSL FM HD2 Salt Lake City Midvale. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Clifford makes the first free throw, makes the second. He has one more as Colorado State quickly about to go on a 6-0 run. Aggies led by 18. If Clifford knocks this down, it'll be a 12-point game. And he does. All right, 87-75, a minute 53. Aggies just can't turn it over. Just don't make stupid mistakes. Falslev's got to get rid of it. Finally gives it to Templin. And Templin gives it back to Allen. Allen then to Falslev. Falslev driving. Falslev up, under, layup, no good. Templin tries to keep it in play, and he does. Templin, get it back out of there. Nope, he's fouled. He'll go to the line for free throws.
I've got to just say it. Really, really poor clock management by Utah State. You got a 12-point lead, a minute 40 to go. You don't need points. On 20 on the shot clock, you don't need points.
You can just burn it. Just take the shot clock violation.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mace, not a good decision there, and then Carson, not a good decision. Don't shoot the ball. No. You don't need to. And Dexter started it candidly. Now he made it, but not smart basketball right now.
All right, Templin will have 2 free throws. First by Carson, good. 88-75. That snaps Colorado State's 6-0 run. And here comes one more free throw for Carson. Templin, second free throw, no good. Another 1-for-2 trip for the Aggies, who are now 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Clifford wide open. Aggies left him open, and he buries the three, and it's a 10-point game, 88-78. And Drake Allen hit hard on the foul with 1:26, and that's exactly who they want to send to the free throw line, with Allen having his struggles, and the Aggies, who at one point led by 18 just a moment ago, now lead by 10 with still a ton of time left in this game. And Colorado State, who just made their 10th three-pointer here in the second half.
Well,
still parked?
The car is in the garage. It has been for a long time. However, Utah State not being wise in clock management. They should have got their 1 point, and there should be about 58 seconds to go in the game.
By the way, I said a foul. They actually... It's a timeout on Utah State.
Yeah, I think they deflected it out of bounds, and I think Drake kind of jammed his finger, it looked like, on that. But ball in, be interesting to see what they run, if they just run their normal press breaker, if he's got a special set to get the ball in. Looks like there's going to be a special set.
Yeah, Martinez, by the way, has not shot a free throw. Percentage-wise, he is the one guy on the court you want at the free throw line right now. Akano not too far behind at 77%. Mason will trigger the inbounds. But Utah State allowing the Rams to hang in there. Inbound to Allen, and Allen gives it to Martinez, gives it to O'Connell. Aggies have a 2-on-1 fast break. O'Connell will pull it back out wisely.
Thank you.
Hands over to Allen, and then Allen quickly fouled by Morton. So Colorado State plays the percentages. Aggies able to run 9 seconds off the clock, but Colorado State probably gets the guy they want on the free throw line based on the 5 Aggies out on the court right now.
Are we to double bonus yet?
Yep.
Yeah, double bonus. No more 1-on-1. I like that.
So 2 free throws coming up here for Drake Allen, who is 4 of 7 from the line tonight.
57%.
There you go. Here comes Allen. First free throw by Drake is good. Attaboy. 89-78. Back to an 11-point game. Second free throw coming up here for Drake. Shoot. And left it short. 1 for 2. That's been kind of what Utah State's been doing tonight. Morton on the right wing. Hands over to Clifford. Clifford dances behind the three-point line against Templin, and Templin fouls him.
Such a poor decision.
Oh, the Aggies are just making it so hard. There's still a minute left to go in this game. Templin's done. He fouls out for the second time this year. And Clifford, who's an elite free throw shooter, will have 2.
And the problem is he's scoring points with the clock stopped. And that's not what you want, obviously.
Clifford free throw. Second free throw by Clifford. Good. It's a 9-point game. First time Colorado State's had this to single digits in a long time. I think first time in the second half. Inbound to Albury. Albury quickly fouled. And so Albury goes to the line for 2 free throws. Neat Clifford gets hit with the foul, only his second, but it is double bonus. Both teams now in the double bonus. But only a 3-possession game here. Albury needs to at least hit one of these. Push it back to a 10-point game with a minute left. First free throw by Dayton, well short.
Man.
One more free throw.
Scotty, you need some therapy on this. I can tell. You got a lot of emotions building up here.
Second free throw by Dayton.
Good.
There you go. And again, 1 for 2.
4-possession game.
90-80. Aggies lead by 10. 1:05 left to go. Hand over to Clifford. Aggies just need to get one good stop here.
Don't foul.
Clifford driving. Clifford shot. No good. But guess what? It's a foul. And Clifford will go to the line for 2 more free throws. Clifford's got 22 on the night tonight. He broke your 20.
He broke my 20, but I wasn't thinking that they'd shoot 52% from the three-point line.
Yeah. Colorado State coming into this game 32% on the season from the three-point line. They are now 13 of 31, but 10 of 19 as Clifford makes the free throw. One more coming up for
Clifford,
Nick.
a great line, 23 and 15 tonight.
And a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
It's down to a 9-point game, and a free throw will cut this to 8. Second free throw by Clifford, perfect as well. He's 9 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. And Colorado State keeps getting 2 free throws. Utah State only gets 1. There it goes to Martinez. Martinez wait for the foul to come. Instead he gives it to Allen. Allen to Albury. And Albury is immediately fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 more free throws. That's exactly what Colorado State wants to do. They're getting points and holding Utah State to 1 for 2 on the line. Aggie fans yelling, "Let's go home." I agree with you.
Yeah, but
and it would be easy to do if Utah State could make their free throws.
Yeah, Colorado State doing a good job of extending this game.
Albury nearly airballed the free throw. Missed it. Front iron. 8-point game. 53 seconds left. And Nico Medved wants a timeout. Aggies now 14 of 25 from the free throw line. And Colorado State extremely smart in knowing who to foul and who not to foul. Martinez held on as long as he could. until finally forced to get rid of it. And as soon as it went into Albury's hands, then you saw the defense collapse.
Problem is, they're just candidly speaking, there's a lot of options, right? In the sense of guys that you can foul. The only guy you don't want to foul is Martinez.
Yep.
So everyone else
Akano's
is
at 77%.
Yeah, you'd like to see Martinez or Akano get the ball, but ultimately these guys got to just knock down their free throws. 8-point game, need to go to 9, make sure it's a 3 possession, and it's got to be 3 threes. And then the other part of it, you got to stop fouling. You've allowed Colorado State to keep scoring the ball with the clock stopped. I mean, ultimately, it comes down to just one stop, right?
Yeah, Utah State just needs one stop.
Yeah.
That's it.
But sometimes a little easier said than done when you're playing against a competitive Colorado State team. You look at Clifford with 24, Crocker Johnson 17, Evans with 13, and they've shot it really, really well, as you mentioned, in the second half. I mean, they've shot 10 of 19 from three-point range.
Incredible number from three-point line here in the second half, and a lot of them have been wide-open looks. All right, Dayton's just got to hit one free throw, get this back to a 9-point game. Either way, it's going to be a 3-possession game, and you just got to get a stop and a rebound on the other end. Fans starting to clench up here a little bit, as Colorado State, as you mentioned, has done a tremendous job of extending this game.
And I love the strategy of extending the game. I think they've done a really good job there, but, I mean, Utah State, just make your free throws.
Albury, free throw, good. There you go. Again, 1 for 2, though. It's a 9-point lead for the Aggies. Clifford quickly down the court. Albury's there to harass him. Clifford tries to cross him over. Clifford gets to the elbow, kicks it right. Lake for 3, no good. Rebound, fought for. Albury's got it. Oh, you kidding me? Akano gets called for the foul on the rebound. Wow.
We're going to see if that's a flagrant or, an injury foul. They're going to
and Morton, by the way, is acting like he just got shot.
Morton is on the ground. I can't tell if his shoulder, how hurt he really is, but he's up. I'm not sure you need to go on the ground for that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Tell you what, Morton's selling it. Morton from Butler, Pennsylvania. The transfer from Purdue, but we'll look at the film. We don't have a replay monitor here, and they're not showing one on the board. But it will be free throws for Morton coming out of the transfer from monitor here, and they're not showing one on the board. But it will be free throws for Morton coming out of the timeout, where Morton is a decent free throw shooter.
A big shout out to our listeners in Vermont. Once again, we talked about them before the game. 1:13 in the morning, and our Vermont listeners are going strong right now.
Tell you what, the last 3 minutes of this game has been unbelievable in terms of how long this is taking to finish this game.
But once again, it's Utah State's inability to get stops, and Colorado State just extending this game. We've got 42 seconds to go. See what these refs come up with to see if they go after Akano or with a flagrant, or I don't know what they'll call.
Have not seen a replay on this. Wow! They just called a flagrant on Utah State. Is it a hook and hold?
Yeah, the hook and hold.
All right, folks.
Well, 2 points in the ball now. 2 shots in the ball.
2 shots and the ball. So Morton shooting free throws, and Colorado State will have the ball. It's 91-82. It's a 9-point game. Morton first free throw, good. He'll have one more.
Good to see his shoulder looks okay.
Oh, yeah, he looks like he's doing okay now.
Doing okay.
Yeah. Second free throw by Morton is good. So it's a 7-point game with 42 seconds left, and Colorado State has the ball. Wrap your brain around this one, folks. All Utah State's trying to do is just burn these last 40 seconds. Inbound. Entry pass to Clifford. Clifford shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Martinez, and Martinez is fouled. 38 seconds left. Crowd comes to their feet. Martinez will shoot 2 free throws, his first 2 attempts on the night tonight. Not a great shot attempt there by Clifford in traffic, trying to push something up there. But Martinez goes to the line for 2 free throws. Ian for 2 free throws. As the crowd goes quiet here in the Spectrum. First free throw by Ian. It's up. It's good. 92-84. Back to an 8-point game. Second free throw coming up here for Ian. Aggies have allowed 54 points here in the second half. Second free throw, good. Martinez, that's who you want at the line, and he lets Utah State do their thing. Clifford brings the ball down the court. 33 seconds left. Clifford nearly lost the handle. Picks up the dribble. Hands over to Lake. Lake to Evans. Evans pump fakes the 3, then shoots the 3, and airballs the 3. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Utah State's ball, and that student section starts chanting air ball and letting Evans know about it with 24 seconds left. And now Aggie fans can breathe a little easier.
Scott, I've been breathing fine since the 8-minute mark.
93-84. Allen has to use a timeout. Martinez got tripped up right before Allen was going to throw that pass to him. Fortunately, didn't trigger that pass and pulled it back in and used the timeout.
It's full timeout, Scotty.
Full timeout, we'll take it. 93-84, 24 seconds left in the longest end to a game we have seen in a long time. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
You're first and goal at the 10-yard line with seconds left on the clock. Your running back is poised for the game-winning touchdown, but before you can make the snap, the opposing team just takes the ball and locks it in a safe, and they won't give you the combination unless you pay them $10,000. That's exactly how ransomware works. And in 2022, 2 out of every 3 organizations fell victim to ransomware attacks. Protect your business with the Les Olson Security Suite from Les Olson IT. Learn more at lesolson.com.
There's nothing quite like a legacy in sports. We come together to watch rivals clash and legends rise. At the Young Automotive Group, we understand the value of tradition, which is why for 100 years, we've been dedicated to providing our customers with convenient service and incredible value. Visit one of our locations for a car buying experience built by 100 years of wisdom, or see our inventory online at youngautomotive.com. Again, that's youngautomotive.com. Young Automotive Group. Think young, drive young.
You know what'll never show up on a box score is the time of the game in sequence with the actual time of the day. Because I swear, these last 5 minutes of gameplay have taken probably 45 minutes.
Yeah, that would be fascinating to know. I wish we would have that.
Mason false level inbound, slips it to Akano. Akano waits for the foul to come, but they're playing the percentages. Finally give it to Albury, and now Colorado State fouls. Rams know who to foul.
I have to give Colorado State a ton of credit in how their players are executing this. Like you said, Akano, Martinez, they're not fouling. Mason, Dayton, and Drake foul immediately. They've done a great job.
They got their scouting report, that's for sure. All right, Albury, who's been Mr. 1 for 2 tonight. First free throw, no good. Albury now 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Let's see if he can keep the 1 for 2 streak going. Pushes this out to a 10-point game. Second free throw by Dayton is up and no good. Missed both. He's going to finish the night 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Neek Clifford driving. Neek attacking, blocked from behind by Alberry, and the pass on the outlet goes out of bounds. A turnover. Alberry makes it count on the other end, gets the block shot. That should be Utah State's ball.
I think they're saying it got deflected. I didn't see that.
No, there's no deflection there. Wow. Colorado State gets a bit of a gift here with 8.9 left. Inbound to Crocker Johnson, then up top to Evans. Evans with 5, Evans with 4. Evans will drive and and will be fouled going to the line for 2 free throws as he just kind of falls into a Kano.
They just don't want to go home.
Nope.
When I say that, I mean the Aggies.
We've got a total of 55 free throws. We'll have 56 and 57. First free throws up and good by Colorado State. 93-85. One more coming up. And the second free throw is no good. Ripped down by Akano. He gets the free rebound. And that's how it ends. Final tonight, Utah State wins by 8 against the Colorado State Rams, 93-85. In a long, drawn-out game, Utah State is able to hold on and get the W. Aggies improved to 22-3 on the season and 12-2 in Mountain West Conference play. Aggies get the win. Let's see. Let's go Mason. Utah State gets the win, 93-85. Hopefully we'll hear from Mason Falslev in our postgame show. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
Want to set yourself apart from the competition? The Leadership MBA at Utah State University will help you drive change in your organization. You can attend in person in Logan on Thursday evening